I don't know what is going on with YouTube, but they always slowing up my video. But anyway, y'all, we gonna wait for the couple of minutes or whatever that it would take to finish processing and clearing the video that I edited for today. However, before we get started, today we're gonna listen to one of my other songs that I did. Let's listen while we wait for these notifications to go out. Shout out to everybody in the room. Let's get it.
Chloride and I wild up, gases and chlorine. Drop crack in the 80s, trying to make my people all fiends. They lock us up, kill us off, and get off like it's a tough thing. They give you the tools you need to self-sabotage and destroy your dreams. I say, fuck the government. One time, fuck the government. You're louder, fuck the government. They hear you, fuck the government. They whitewash our kids in these schools, pledging they believe the land of the free. Don't let gloomy rock a militant. No just no place. No just no place.
Fuck the government, cause they stay on that bullshit. Breaking up families using a joint child support to conquer and divide. And at the same time, they at these schools programming our kids in from birth. Massive shots filled with mercury and shit. Why can't they just let us live? Why do they despise us and their only answer is to kill? Man, let's be real, addicted to this knowledge like it's crack. So I'm only speaking facts. Stiff on the poor and call it tax. Harvest organs made me back. Give a nigga life just for a sack. Demonize our heritage and call it facts. They call us savages like that's how we act. Been 400 years and we still under attack. Ancestors buried without a plaque. But America was built up their back. You tell me be quiet when I snap. But it just ain't America. It's all over the map. So fuck the government. Fuck the government.
Chloride and I wild up, gases and chlorine. Drop crack in the 80s, trying to make my people all fiends. They lock us up, kill us off, and get off like it's a tough thing. They give you the tools you need to self-sabotage and destroy your dreams. I say, fuck the government. One time, fuck the government. You're louder, fuck the government. They hear you, fuck the government. They whitewash our kids in these schools, pledging they believe the land of the free. Don't let gloomy rock a militant. No just no peace. No just no peace. No just no peace.
It's really so despicable. The police are reaping criminals, no longer word of mouth, because now it's also visible. Killing innocent people has now become permissible. In fact, it happens every day, almost like a ritual. Your job is to uphold the law like you were sworn to do. Not to use every nigga as target practice to shoot. Were you bullied as a kid? Or daddy never loved you? Shit, tell me what it is, cause this just ain't gon' work. Bitch, you ain't God, cause you got that badge on your shirt. You clocked in every day like the next man to work. So get off that high horse and stop using your power to tear people down. Right now, your only friend is to devour. My heart goes out to everyone that lost a loved one to a coward ass cop with a motherfucking gun.
Chloride and I wild up, gases and chlorine. Drop crack in the AD, try to make my people all fiends. They lock us up, kill us off, and get off like it's nothing. They give you the tools you need to self-sabotage and destroy your dreams. I say, fuck the government. More time, fuck the government. A little louder, fuck the government. They can't hear you, fuck the government. They whitewash our kids in these schools, pledging they believe the land of the free. Don't include me in my community. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. So I said basically, never mind my baby hairs or whatever. It's snowing up here. So I had to go out and get me some mix for my drink. Because it's Friday night and shit. I don't work tomorrow, so I can have a couple of drinks. But basically I apologize for me having to set the live back in. Like we're going into, you know what I'm saying, early morning. It's already 3 a.m. where I'm at. We got snow up here, though. That's all I was saying. And I had to go out and get some mix for my Patron. So it's snowing and my edges got a little bit messed up. So I was trying to hurry up while I'm watching what YouTube is doing. It seems like YouTube is like, oh, you really going back to editing, huh? Well, watch this. We finna slow you down. Anyway, I'm back in the house, okay? And shout out to everybody in the room. I apologize for being muted. That was so stupid. I hate when that happens. Okay. It's 4 a.m. there. Man. Shout out to everybody that is in here right now. We gonna be looking at, okay, y'all telling me muted. Okay. But shout out to everybody that's in here. Today we gonna be looking at this whole Polight thing. Now y'all know he has court on the 1st, and I will after this video. It's an hour and 38 minutes. I will, after this video, show y'all what the docket still says, that he has court November 1st. Now, I was going to be on his ass anyway because, well, I'm anticipating this court date. However, I do have a lot of videos up on my channels about him, and I am going to make a playlist. I should have did that while I was waiting for all this. But shut the fuck up, New Era, or you can get the fuck up out of here. Dead ass. I don't see you doing shit. Where your editing skills at, my nigga? Like dead ass. Anyway, so the nigga running around, he making all these statements and shit. He's still trying to scam the people. Now, if you don't know, on November 1st, 2022, he has a court date for getting 6 semen stains on a little girl. It actually consists of several lewd and lascivious charges on a 14-year-old little girl. I am prepared for after this video, like I said, to show you what is on the docket and things like that. Now, what I've done is kind of, if this is new to you, you can look at my channel. You can also check the description because I put snatch investigations in there. Of course, Uncle Suge and Kenya the Craft, because in my opinion, we stood on their heads the most. I am including Saneter back into it because Saneter, even though I just said, don't do no stupid ass shit, let this court shit play out, he back in the mix again, trying to promote Polight, who's not only a documented scammer, now he's running new scams, which I also put into this video. I got some edits from Kenya the Craft or Uncle Suge also. I don't know who made the video, so I gave credit to both, but Uncle Suge did a really good job on standing on their necks, as well as Snatch Investigations. Now, Snatch Investigations only deals with certain cases, which I kind of think I feel sis on that. And I do anticipate her coming back as we're going to court with this Brother Polight thing. So the court date has been, postponed and all that. There's been a lot of stuff going on. You will find out more in the video. But like I said, I do have a lot of, on at least 3 of my channels, a lot of videos on this topic. I am going to make a playlist and just group them all up, and I'll put them, I'll make it so that y'all can see it. But anyway, so today's video is 1 hour and 38 minutes, compiled of, new shit, new stuff that he's saying. He's very pissed off because right now he is back in Miami, where he has court on the 1st of November. However, I believe they're doing dispositions, and there's the real reason why he's there is because of court. Now, also, he's using the scamming money to pay for his attorneys. And I think that we need to also look at that. I want to try to prevent anybody that's just finding out about this dude promising you all these thousands of dollars that he can put in your bank account or whatever. And he can, raise up your credit score and all this and that. We've already documented, as well as several other people on YouTube that did a really great job of documenting the financial scam side of it. So all you got to kind of do is look up Brother Polight scam. A whole bunch of videos will pop up. But I'm standing on his neck mainly for this 6 semen stain situation. Now, the 14-year-old girl that was the victim in this situation, shout out to her and her mother and family. We're not trying to dig up wounds or whatever, but we do want to let the public be, knowledgeable about what's going on in the case. That 14-year-old little girl was the daughter of one of his alleged girlfriends. If you didn't know, Brother Polight is into polygamy, and he targeted that girl. Also, there's another girl named Renintech that is now grown, but before she was grown, she ran away with Polight out of the state. So there's already been for years a lot of people looking at the situation. Before Enki turned on everybody, he was shedding light on it, but now it seems that he's in the belly of the beast again, and I'm gonna say it because he's on Saneter's platform, as well as now Saneter is bringing out old videos that Polight did, and he's like the only one that can do this and the best and all this and that, far as Brother Polight. Now, I will admit, Brother Polight is really, really good at regurgitating information that he learned on Google, okay? And that's about it, okay? That's the gist of it. So there's really no big wow factor here, but Saneter, I apologize. I got my incense burning because these demons might come through, But anyway, basically, that's all I really kind of had to say. I will be standing on his neck, even leading up to the court. And I do anticipate, like I said, Angie Snatch Investigations and Uncle Suge doing more videos on them. Uncle Suge is kind of focused on Kwame Brown at the moment, but he does kind of jump back in as things pick up, far as, Brother Polight or Saneter. So if you want to find anybody's description or link, you can look in the description of this video. With no further ado, let me make sure we're on the right fucking page. Okay. Let's go over here. All right. And this is the video that I put together. Again, I hope you guys enjoy it. After, I might have an open panel, drop the link, or just talk my shit and get the fuck up off of here. Let's go.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
I never have an engagement with another sister without beseeching the address of my counsel, being my wives, and also my children.
Who are you talking about? Huh? You ain't talking about Tasia, right?
My family is fully aware of my position and my role in society, and they're extremely supportive of it.
You ain't talking about Tasia Barnes, right? I know you ain't talking about her.
Should they be comfortable and in conformity with my agenda, then I get the green light and I go do what I do.
The one you call Renentet, you ain't calling her your daughter, are you? Don't do it. Don't make me fucking do it, nigga. Huh?
The truth be told, our black women have been abused.
Ask Renentet, who is Shakira? That's my wife, cousin, motherfucker.
Yo, I gotta try to hit her with the black woman is God.
This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers.
They have been scorned, they have been lied to, they've been deceived.
Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to.
I'm talking about the people guilty of child molestation.
They've been the subjects of domestic violence, they've been the subject of molestation.
Domestic violence.
Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl.
Is it playing on your end, you guys? Because it's acting an ass on mine. Okay, it's about to pop back in. Damn, bro, come on.
In a hotel room in February.
There we go.
We have to learn how to listen to these women. They're telling me things like, been molested. Yo, I gotta try to hit her with the black woman is God.
Little Dr. York, don't make me do it, nigga. Little fucking Dr. York.
I can turn a woman to a god by having her access a certain level of potential, perpetually just through what I do with them sexually. And then you're gonna catch me contradicting that one day.
It goes on to say Nowak trying to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Nowak trying to make her throw up.
Family, do y'all hear that shit?
The black man who's molesting his child. You entrust him to be the babysitter. You entrust him by himself with his own child, and he's molesting his child.
If we was a people in our right state of mind, I don't give a damn if I didn't know that person or not. That's my cousin. That's my wife's cousin, nigga. Nigga, you're not gonna disrespect that child. Her sister is my wife's cousin, nigga. I'm for the youth. It's all about the youth movement, and we for the children. I just don't want to let it out yet. You know why? Let me tell you why. I tell you why I can't let it all out. I'm being easy because, like I said, Renentet is the cousin of my wife's cousin. But then you sit back and watch a nigga.
Y'all can give me a name for the black man that's molesting his children. The black man who's entrusted with people's babies. Y'all can give him a name. I won't say it. Y'all can give him a name.
Some people might say, well, Saneter, how come you ain't come out and you ain't get at this? I just told you, man.
Get up in that kitchen, girl.
That's family. But what do we do as black people? Sometimes you gotta hold that shit. That's family. The family of my wife is family to me. That's family. Understand that. But then you sit back and watch a nigga. That's my wife's cousin. We family. To do what I do would be hurting her. That shit would destroy and it hurt her. Sometimes you gotta hold that shit. Don't make me do it, bro. I'm trying to hold back. And you know what I'm talking about. All right? Nigga. And you're not gonna disrespect that baby. Somebody says, Saneter, you've been knowing all this the entire time. You damn right I've been knowing it all the entire time. Automatically, people would say, oh shit, Saneter, say, Bob. But it's for a reason why I can't really say too much. Because you just heard the sister on the phone. That's my heart. That's my wife. You know who cousin that is, right?
Yeah, it's my cousin.
Say that again, son. That's my son. You know who Renentet cousin is, right?
My cousin.
Oh, okay. Look. Oh shit, son.
Now it's important for me to state the only reason why Saneter at that time was calling him out was because of money. So it took for money to be the issue between Polight and Saneter in order for him to talk about how that's his wife's cousin and him or his wife or any of the other family did a motherfucking thing to save Renintech, which is not the victim in this new situation.
That is involved. Let me just kill that. I don't want to do it, nigga. Don't make me do it, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
According to the police report, Noack, a motivational speaker and author who lives in LA, asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami.
That your children are being raised by these celebrities, your children are being raised by these personalities.
The report states Noack took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately.
What would you call that, Nepal?
Ho!
Is that sexual harassment, or would you call it
very illegal?
Would you call it pedophilia?
Bitch!
Would you call it
demon?
It's like sex.
Saneter also said when it came to Brother Polight getting these charges that he wasn't about to jump out the window over this. It's very ironic.
To rape or something like that? What would you call that?
Slut. When
Your children are being raised by the Menages of the world and everything.
Facts.
And you can't get your children back.
Because my views were not for the whole community. My views were for child molesters.
Groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have payola enough to get your message spun on the radio 24/7. All right?
It's all fun and dandy until it happens to your child. She ran away from home to be with your bitch ass. It's like y'all niggas don't see evil when you see it. She left her own mother to be with your bitch ass, nigga. It's all fun and dandy until it happens to your child.
These brothers got a chance to be around me under different terms and circumstances. He'll tell you.
Fuck you talking about? Why you think her mother and them can't even find her? You wanna play with me, nigga?
I'm knee deep in pussy. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of pussy thrown at me day to day.
The girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs, with severe swelling on her mouth and lips.
I'm good. Trust me when I say that.
Noack was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police on Monday.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? There's no pussy shortage going on in my life.
What do you call the child molester? You actually have a problem with me calling the pedophile an animal?
Miami Beach police arrested Noack this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl.
That dick appropriation. And it'd be a matter of time before you come into your being. Every man can't do it, but I certainly must be one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Little baby Dr. York ass nigga.
Yo, I gotta try to hit it with the black woman as God, and but the way they hit, we have to learn how to listen to these women. They're telling me things like been molested, and then you're gonna catch me contradicting that one day.
Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl.
You know that. Play yourself. You know that. Play your motherfucking self. You heard? Don't make me do it, little Dr. York.
1-800-PHONE-SEXY. A man that can carry on a good conversation. We can talk.
Now, that girl right there is Renintech, the melanated one.
About anything all night long.
Call 1-800-PHONE-SEXY to talk to the.
Don't make me do it, Dr. York. Baby Dr. York.
But my daughter can't turn around and say, oh, for this job, let me just put this little thing on my head, do what I gotta do.
I'm an actress and I'm also a model, and I get styled a lot.
But it's all right. They don't gotta understand it. You know what they gonna say?
Huh?
That's a whole different conversation. Now, I don't want to say you have to be dick down to become a goddess, but I'm saying it plays a significant role too.
Might never hang up, but don't worry, your first 5 minutes are free.
You ain't talking about her, right? The one that you call Renente. Huh? Nigga, that ain't your daughter, nigga. Cut it out.
Every woman watching this video right now, they probably falling in love with you right now, brother Polight.
Yo, I gotta try to hit her with the black woman is God.
It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career.
What I'm saying is we have to learn how to listen to these women. They're telling me things like, been molested.
But the shit I got on you is real shit, Polight.
For real, man. Every sister out there. But I still gotta come hard at you, brother.
Little baby Dr. York ass nigga.
The black woman has been molested.
And believe me, I got data on you.
I'm riding with the black woman. Yo, I gotta try to hit her with the black woman is God.
The people looking at you as a clown, nigga, they know you lying. They know you a liar. Huh?
What the hell you got to say about that, brother?
You have no right to tell the teacher what his dream should really be.
Because my views were not for the whole community. My views were for child molesters.
What the fuck? Speak your speech, nigga.
I was abused by poverty. I was denied access to childhood. Peace. Love you before we say something incriminating.
And guess who was there with Renentech when she was with Brother Polight? Dr. Inky.
We live, baby. We live. I'm out here in Miami. Wanted to talk to y'all. I know it's been a while, especially on YouTube. It's been a while on Facebook. You know, we normally have the economic classes on Facebook. It's been a while, so I'm just here to build with you. I'm on the balcony. Yeah. The balcony starts from here all the way down there. Yeah, you know when we do it big, lock the whole damn thing down. Take you through a little walk. That's how we looking. Yeah. This is how we get it in. Mm-hmm. Miami. Come on, Miami. This is what we do, Miami. This is how we do it, Miami. Look at that. We got the tub. The tub in the bathroom. How is that?
He said the tub in the bathroom. How is that? You meant the bedroom, nigga, to this hotel room that you're staying in until you're done with court? And guess who paid for this hotel room? All the people that are sending him $2,000 for his new scam. We'll get into it.
Tub in the bathroom. We just getting it in. Yeah. So welcome all. Welcome y'all. Live in Miami. About to make it happen. And I wanted to talk to you all about how people being so scared of success. How people are afraid. That's true. Our people are actually afraid of success. We on the East Coast. I got to adjust. You know, I've been on the West for some time. I took a little flight out the country and came to LA for like 24, 48 hours, less than 48 hours. And then I had to fly out here to Miami on some music business and TV show business.
No, on some court business.
Scared money don't make money, but people.
Do you really think that this nigga is about to be on a TV show? No. And the music, wow, that is hilarious because in the videos that I've already done on this nigga, we heard his fake ass rap with a language that he made up. This nigga is not talented. Like I said, he's good at regurgitating information that he learns off Google.
Let's talk about scared money. I'm gonna tell you what scared money is about. Scared money is about people saying they want to bring about change in their life, but they're making excuses as to why they won't invest the money because they're afraid they may lose it. So instead, what they do, they keep the money and they do nothing with it and spend it. Wind up in the same situation that they've been in prior when they was afraid. Sometimes you just got to jump out the damn window and see what happens. But ultimately, you staying still and doing nothing isn't exactly going to help save the day. I'm gonna tell you that now. One thing we know how to do is find out how to cheat the cable system. We know how to get our cable for free. You feel what I'm saying? We know how to get the little hookup on the movies. probably catch the movies before they come out. I'm entitled to make mistakes. There's no one that ever came up that didn't make an error when it comes.
Well, getting 6 semen stains on a little girl that you were trying to, get head from and have sex with while her mom was at another hotel room is not a mistake. You did that on purpose.
To growing their wealth or amassing wealth. We could try to avoid it. So we got all sorts of campaigns right now for people to avoid the elephant in the room, which is to make money. That's the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is to make this money. You worked hard to do what you had to do. And someone could just make a come up off of your hard work, your study, your commitment, your dedication. That's not fair. But this is what our people do. They want to watch you slave. They want to watch you invest your money, your time, and your energy into what you do. And they call it, hey, I'm just being safe. I want to make sure if shit don't work, at least I ain't get got. But you get to be the lucky guinea pig, right? You get to be the one that got to go out there and put the work in. They get to make you doubt yourself. Why is doubt disrespect to your God? Why is doubt disrespect to your ancestors? Why is doubt a contradiction to the universe? Because even if it's chaos, it's a part of order. You have in comedic science that which we call ma'at, and then we have ifset. Ifset is chaos. Ma'at is law and order and balance. But even isfet is a part of law, order, and balance. Even isfet is part of law and order. So you can't get mad, or those of us that's in conformity with the laws and the principles, we don't get mad at things that appear to be bad, because we know that bad is part of the workings of order. But I'm gonna tell you, truth be told, I love the devil too. And if we didn't have people that were hating, like we say, we wouldn't be driven to do the things we do. I can't tell you how much times haters have made me work harder. I can't tell you the amount of times that haters, people that are hell-bent on making my life hell, have encouraged me to work harder to get to a certain point. Because I'm gonna tell you this, I come from a long way of stress that has made me determined.
So those that are calling you out for molesting children are haters? Oh, okay.
I had to stay in people's homes. I didn't have the money for rent. I'm trying to stay out their way. I'm taking shorter showers. I'm taking less food out the fridge. And they still treated me like a prisoner in their own home because they was doing me a favor, calling themselves doing me a favor, but it came with a string attached. They made me feel so uncomfortable. I had to sneak into my friend's house to shower when I was homeless. I used to actually use the bathroom, and then I would shower in the bathroom. My man's mom used to be like, yo, what kind of person actually uses the bathroom and actually takes a shower? She's over there, she's looking at the condensation on the mirror, wiping her fingers there on the glass and saying, man, this dude is showering in my bath. She treated me like I was a criminal because I had to shower because I ain't had no home. No, I didn't have a home because my father left us at age 8. We was in my grandmother's house, his mother's house, but she wound up having to go into the nursing home when she wound up losing her home due to foreclosure. And I met my mother when I turned 17, and she died the week that I met her. I was homeless because my family structure was horrible.
So why were you just homeless and not 18 yet? Wouldn't you been in a foster care system? You could have took a bath there. But what it was is that your ass was hard-headed and wanted to run around these motherfucking streets.
Learned how to take that discomfort to the next level. And that's what you got to do. I would ask y'all to do me a favor.
Also, his mom was a prostitute and his dad was a trick.
If you're on your phone, put your phone down, but continue to look at me. If you're on your computer, then we good money. If you're on your iPad, put your iPad down and take a look at me. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to take your arms and cross them and see which arm is more comfortable to you. When you cross it, you'll find that you like one over the other more than the other one. Do the one that makes you uncomfortable. What side of the bed you like to sleep on? The one that you're the most uncomfortable on, sleep on that side of the bed every day until it becomes your comfort zone. Cross your arms and get used to crossing it on the side where you're not comfortable. Learn how to make discomfort your comfort zone. You're going to fail. I show people several different incomes. Yes, it's Brother Polight, Brother Polight45@gmail.com if you're interested in the mentorship program. For those of you that didn't reach out to yet, it's because I was going to wrap up the program. I'm still going to wrap up the mentorship program. However, we got some people that graduated out of the scholarship program, so I have a little space to do some more work for people.
Tell the truth, you were going to wrap up the programs because you're going to prison. You're going to jail. You're not, like, he's not even supposed to be out on bail. They made a clerical error and never fixed it.
On deck for the trust. I have my credit repair sister on deck. Okay, so I have a team of people that is working along with me, coaching people into the process. It's an amazing situation. It is an amazing situation that you all need to be part of. That's Brother Polight45@gmail.com. Reporting to you live in Miami, Florida. You know I stay traveling, you know I stay somewhere. Live in Miami, Florida. Word. I want you to get used to that which makes you uncomfortable. And so people say, man, I don't know how you do it. So much people coming at your head, Polight. Polight, why you don't respond to people that say crazy shit about you? Show me one person doing better than me talking bad about me. I dare you. Show me one person that you heard say something negative about me that's living better than me. That's all. And you want me to change my disposition. Show me.
We would have to scam to live like you live, have a whole bunch of, you know, bitches and call them your wives, because the hoes that are enabling him behind the scenes playing like they're the wives are really grooming ass hoes that are with the shit. Also, his second wife, he technically met her when she was underage and started grooming her from that point on. So far, there's been at least 3 females that have been groomed and then molested by this trick ass nigga.
Show me someone driving a Rolls Royce that they own, like me. Show me someone driving an I-8, like me. Just between those 2 cars alone, you're looking at $500,000.
No, he has trial on, he has another court date on November 1st. We're waiting for trial. So as we ramp up for that court date, I'm just going to be on his neck a little bit more, since I see that also he's talking all this shit on his page and Saneter feels comfortable to promote him again.
Show me somebody that you see as a leader who you see for years stay with the same women and children.
I will pull up the case file on him after this video that I edited is done.
You already know, I'm 33 years old. Y'all got to really wake up and realize this shit real. This is why I don't let stuff bother me. Because anyone talking funny about me, I would like to see them stay in a relationship with a woman for at least 2 years straight. Talk to me. You can't talk to me if I can't even see that you can stay in a consistent relationship.
Well, I'm a woman, but I've been with the same man for 9 years. Okay, period. So, what? Huh? What happened?
Why should I let someone who can't even stay in a consistent relationship talk to me about them being a leader? You can't be a leader unless you can lead in your household. If you can't manage to keep a household, how you gonna manage to keep a community? And this is what I'm saying. Show me a person who got something negative to say right now. If you got something negative to say it right now and let us go.
I do. That's what we doing.
Go to your page and let's see how you contribute to your people.
Well, on my pages, you'll see that I advocate for children. I speak out against domestic violence. I drag the fuck out of predators, and I go after bad mothers and fathers. So that's what I'm doing for my community, and also not like requiring a dime, okay, to do so. However, I do appreciate the donations, which reminds me, I did get several donations last night, or for the video that I did last night, I believe. So I appreciate those, but I ain't asked nobody for shit.
As a unit, so we can get this information to massively be propagated and promulgated into our consciousness. No, you know what you do? You want to take the time out of your day instead of building or minding your business. You want to mind mine and try to shut me down. You want to mind my business and shut me down, but you don't want to mind your own business. After you destroy me, what do you have to offer to the Black community?
Well, I'm minding anybody's business that think it's okay to have sex with a child. Okay, does that
do me a favor, y'all. Anybody that contends that the white man is the devil, go on their channel and watch how many times they tear down their own people. But they will.
Now that's funny because he claims, you know, when he like basically first came out, it was fuck the white man, this, that, and the fifth, right? Then he got a Caucasian woman and put a dashiki on her and started living that Hollywood life. He scammed several celebrities. However, they're embarrassed to admit it. One being Meta World Peace or whatever, into which that Rolls Royce that he drives and some of those other cars are actually Meta World Peace.
Will not tear down the same cracker that they say they against. In fact, look at the brother Saneter. He been doing what he do for years. You ain't got to like him. In fact, if you don't like him, build your own platform and move forward. But you know what they do? They build a platform talking about him. They don't build a...
I'm not aware that Tasha K had recently spoke out about him. She may have, but I didn't see that. But nah, that ain't what I got from this video.
Platform to uplift you. They build the platform to take him down. This is what they do. And y'all falling for it for years. But then if you look at side channel, you can see he has economic programs up there, religious doctrine and dog.
Oh, I forgot. Did he say that he was 33? Because he's definitely not. See, how you pop a bitch ass nigga that has a lot to hide but also needs your money is you can catch him in little fucking lies. Like that he's 33. He's definitely not. This nigga is older than me. And like I said, after this video, we'll get to the documents.
Debates for you to kind of make discernment about which one is for you. Salute to the brother Saneter, to the House of Consciousness. And people, I don't know, will they give me this? Will they give me the other bank's been stealing from you? And they got a record of them doing it. It's on the news, it's online. They stolen from more people than any one of us could ever do in our community. But members of our community will disdain me, but still go online and open up an account or maintain having an account with Wells Fargo, maintain having an account with Bank of America, but then they will question their own people. And they've been stealing from people by the millions for years. You mad at me?
So because the banks are stealing from you, he should, and you shouldn't say shit.
Will be attacked by those who are also being oppressed, because that's the triggers that is set off when you're eating the bad food. When you're taking
he is definitely in his 40s.
Horrible medicine. When you're being educated by an oppressive system, guess what? When some of us wake up, the rest of us will tear us down. Why is Freddy Krueger the man? I'm fucking Freddy Krueger. They make me out to be the devil. I'm down. I got my claws going right against the bars, just like this. You know why? Because Freddy Krueger's job was to make sure motherfuckers was afraid to sleep. If I catch him.
Ooh, but after you got that 14-year-old girl in this case intoxicated to the point to where she passed out, I'm pretty sure that, and I don't mean this to be funny or nothing, that she's afraid to go to sleep. You caused her trauma. So it's interesting that you said that.
Your ass sleeping. You're gonna get killed with this knowledge. But Freddy Krueger's job was to make sure that people were afraid to go to sleep. I will be the Freddy Krueger of the conscious community. I just drive a better car. I will be the one whose job is to scare you from going to sleep. You catch yourself sleeping, you jump, oh shit, almost fell asleep. Because that's what they're taking advantage of. They're taking advantage of the people that are asleep. That's what they're taking advantage of. And then I go out my way to make sure I take the right type of herb so I can sleep every other day and people think I'm crazy. No, you're gonna get hurt. No, you get hurt more going to sleep. 1, 2, Polight is coming for you.
My bad, I forgot to unmute again. I'm gonna try to work on that. But he said he sleeps every other day. That sounds like meth to me, not herbs.
I'm about to get the black girls jumping the rope and let them know I'm the Krueger of the conscious community. I'm going to keep your ass woke. So again, if you're interested in the mentorship program, and it does cost, and my consultation by the hour does cost, and $200 an hour, $300 in person by the hour. I'm out here in Miami. If you're interested in getting up, we can do it. It's not a problem. I mean, I'm out here on business, but always making my duty connect with the people. Let's make it happen. Yes, I'm in Miami. I'm in South Beach right now. I'm in South Beach. Will I travel to Florida? I'm in Florida. I'm in South Beach, Miami right now. Did you see them palm trees over there? Pride, optimism, love, integrity, gallant, honesty, and trust. Yeah, I'll be back to Cali. Then I just had to travel. People, oh, you conscious, why yourself?
So he said all the trust and all this and that, right? I'm sure that 14-year-old girl trusted you at a point in time, just like the other victims that you have not went to court for. And that's fine, because I hope more people come out about your ass.
The club, so conscious people have a medium. But I heard you still looking there because some of these conscious people drink. So let them drink under my terms and conditions. I play more conscious music than anyone in any club. I guarantee you that. I got more conscious people coming to my club. So at least they meet each other in the club environment. At least it's people from lectures meeting each other in the club environment. You got to do what you got to do. So what I drive and what I wear, I'm just catering to the world of the deaf, dumb, and blind. I'm going to touch them in places where we should be able to reach our people. And I'm going to touch them in not so familiar places for conscious people. That's my job. I gotta come in disguise like Freddy Krueger does in a dream, which is cut off your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your best friends, your homies. Stop the drinking, stop the smoking, stop eating those foods that's not water soluble. So you gotta do mental.
Polight, you drink.
Pull-ups, mental push-ups. Get your sense of black empowerment. You got a responsibility as a conscious brother and as a conscious sister to become materially successful so people don't devalue the knowledge of self. The person.
Don't he sound like that one dude? You ain't doing shit anyway. You might as well get off the couch, go to school, get you a degree and all this and that, blah, blah, blah. Your mama hates you. Your kids can't stand you. You better do something. He sound just like that nigga. This is a gimmick. And people better wake up if they are giving him money. In this video, he's also going to bitch about not being able to get testimonials from people that he claims are now financially more stable than, before they met him, right? He's finna, like, this dude is a fucking clown. I don't know why anybody supports him. Saneter TV, that bitch Napasha Da, because she cool with it. Let's get back into it.
Suffering from alcoholism has a counselor. The person with anger management issues has a psychologist. The person overwhelmed mentally by society, they may have a psychologist. Not just do this from the top of the door.
Now, I ain't been paying attention to him for a couple of months because I was just waiting on the court dates and shit. But we gonna look into the club, okay? And I guarantee the conscious music that he's playing there is his music that he made making up his own language. It's trash.
Don't, because I'll be lit, I'll be excited, my spirit be filled with just the truth. I'll be so happy about truth, I just be up. This truth is my caffeine. You feel me? Truth is the caffeine to the person that no longer uses drugs. That's what it is. Truth is the caffeine for the conscious. If I need to stay awake, if I need a high, all I gotta do is read something true that has to do with my elevation.
Yeah, they don't lie. But what they forget to tell you is people do. Like, the lies have to stop.
4 felony counts of lewd and lascivious behavior involving a minor, and 1 misdemeanor count contributing to the delinquency of a minor. So now that we're familiar with his charges, we know that those other 2 charges, they decided to no action them. So they didn't quite remove them or dismiss them. I think they're kind of sitting back and waiting on that. Now, the new docket that was entered today was an order granting the...
Hold on really quick. Now you see up at the top, the last time that they made an entry was February 09. I did put her in the video so she could give updates leading up till around the last court date that was postponed again, which was August court date or whatever. So after this, we'll go and look at the docket and see what is been added on there.
Motion, and we have to see who filed this motion. I'm going to assume, and I'm going out on a limb, let's discuss together, that this was from the prosecution, because who remembers, and you guys should go check out my video, episode 32. That was a recap, and we had talked about that the prosecutor saying something about a video that they had seen online. Now, there was a lot of back and forth in the comments about what she meant. Now, we know that I've already gone over the police report, and I've already gone over their evidence list that the prosecution has put forward so far. So we already know kind of what the prosecution has. They say that they have body cam. They say that they have...
Yes, his DNA is on that girl. They did run, clothing and shit like that. She did get a rape kit. And they know that it's his. So ain't no way out of this. You know what I mean? Even with that lawyer. And that's another reason why, again, that he is scamming people. He ain't really never stopped throughout, the time since we've been talking about him on our channels and things like that. But now he's really ramping up, and I wanted to, showcase that in this video.
The general manager from the hotel, we've been trying to figure out what this video is. Well, now it seems that we all will find out very soon, or at least the subject matter involving it, at this February 15th hearing. So what the judge did, he filed an order granting the motion to compel production of videotape or DVD. How do you guys feel about that? Especially when we're in the 21st century and we know that part of the prosecution's discovery was that they had access to someone's digital devices or someone's devices, right? Or online presence. Now, for this to be production of a videotape or DVD, it makes you like, this is some R. Kelly type stuff, for them to be asking for a videotape or DVD. They're ready for trial. So the order was granting a motion to compel production of videotape or DVD. First, I want to go over what they're meaning by production. It just means to produce, to turn over. That's how they're using the word production there. But the specific order is the judge granting them to file a motion to compel for production of a videotape or DVD. Still, even the clerk didn't know who filed that specific motion. But let's get into what a motion to compel usually is. The granting of someone to file a motion to compel. So usually a motion to compel is sent during the discovery phase of a lawsuit when another party does not collaborate in disclosing evidence or providing relevant case information. So by example, like a party requests evidence, documents, or something from another party, from the other party, and the other party fails to provide the needed information or collaborate in any way. It's almost like if someone was on the stand and the attorney says permission to treat the witness as hostile because they're coming off confrontational. So in order for the judge to grant this motion, that attorney had to show that the lawyers were unable to come to some resolution about this specific videotape or DVD. Now, I know a lot of us were assuming that maybe it was the defense. The reason why I'm leaning towards that the prosecution is the one that actually filed leave to actually file a motion with the judge is because the prosecution has already put out their discovery as well as their discovery request. The defense has yet to do any of that. So in order for them, in my opinion, to make the request, they would have to formally file a discovery request. Now, were these the matters that David Torres said that they would be discussing or that they were trying to work out at that last hearing? I think on February 15th, next Tuesday, we will actually be able to hear what the discrepancy was and why one party decided to ask the judge to grant them a motion to compel. Because basically what they're saying is that the other party is being hostile and we're unable to come to a resolution. They are keeping something from us and we want to compel them to hand it over. Now, it could be from the defense because also in the prosecution's discovery and evidence, there were some pieces of evidence in that discovery in which the prosecution had noted, I don't know if you remember, available for them to view in private, meaning that they could not hand it over to them, some of the sensitive documents, but that they were able to come into the office to actually view those videos and other documents that the prosecution deemed sensitive. So, as you know, Brother Polight had a status hearing set for May 12th. That status hearing has now been moved to August 1st. Polight's defense team filed a motion for continuance. Now, that motion was unopposed by the prosecution and then granted by the judge. But make no mistake, this case is moving forward. Depositions have been taken, and I want you guys to check this out. Polight's defense team has now deposed 4 individuals that were listed on the prosecution's discovery. Please go check out episode 16, where I break down the prosecution's discovery, their exhibits, what they're saying they have, and what they're requesting from Polight. So on March 25th, Brother Polight, wait, before I get into that, I want to say all of these depositions revolve around the forensics of the case. So on March 25th, Officer Dwayne Mitchell, he's an officer in the Miami Beach Police Department in the forensics unit. He was deposed at 1:30 p.m. Officer Pam Alicia Little, who I say in episode 16, she is a forensic investigator. So this is all around the DNA. I don't think they moved quite into the toxicology yet because, as you'll see, there are toxicologists listed on that prosecution's discovery. But right now they're starting in forensic. So Officer Pam Alicia Little, she is a forensic investigator. She was deposed on March 25th as well at 2:30 p.m. Now, for anyone that isn't familiar with what a deposition is similar to being on a stand, on a witness stand, except for you meet in an office. They did theirs electronically, so I'm assuming it was over Zoom. Now, in a deposition, it is the defense attorney or whichever other attorney, but in this case, it was the defense attorney questioning Officer Mitchell and Pam Little. They are under oath. In a deposition, you are under oath. Now, you do have to answer every question. However, most times there's another attorney present, so then you may hear an objection in a deposition. When an attorney objects in a deposition, you still have to answer that question because the judge is not there to rule, overrule, or sustain. So once that comes back to the judge kind of decides, no, I'm going to overrule that. That's stricken. Another thing to note, in a deposition, not everything will make it into court. So Polight's defense attorney will be able to pull out certain parts of the depositions that are taken and use them in their case. So on March 28th, criminalist 2, Cara Lopez, I talked about her as well in episode 16. She was deposed at 1:30 p.m., as well as Sergeant Jessica Salabria. She was deposed at 2:30 p.m. So part of the continuance that Polight's attorneys was asking for, he did specifically talk about as they gathered depositions. And I figured that the judge would grant it because depositions are taking place. So it seemed fair because they are moving. However, I do think August 1st was quite a jump because that's almost a year to the date of when he was actually charged. But Miami-Dade court needs to get a little bit better because the clerk had not actually gotten to that request until March 15th of this year. So I wanted to bring that to you guys, that Polight's defense team has deposed 4 individuals specifically in the forensic department. I want to get into the counts. I have the specific counts. I know we know, okay, lewd and lascivious acts, but each count actually had a description of what they're saying for each count. So we won't have to guess anymore. Down to what they say as far as toxicology, as well as Brother Polight. One of those charges, I want to say count 5. Don't quote me on this. We'll go over it together. Count 5 is the one where he exposes his genitals to the minor TS.
Peace and Black Power, family. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's up? This the King, nigga. You ready to say sorry?
What's up, man? Oh, this is Suge. What's up, Suge? What you got on your mind, man?
You ready to apologize?
Apologize for what? Listen to this whore. I was the first one to tell the truth on this bastard Suge and letting y'all know that George, this nigga, was a molester from the beginning.
You're slander and defamation.
What slander? What slander are you talking about? I was the first one to break the news. This is why he banged so hard on me and started trying to make videos.
Read the cease and desist you got served. That's slander.
I don't know nothing about no cease and desist I got served. What are you talking about? If y'all listen to him, he said, yo, man, I banged hard on something because I want him to apologize. And he's the one that came out and said that I was a molester. Do any of y'all remember that?
I sent it to your mama's address.
I don't know, nigga. Your grandmother got it. She shoved it in her pussy, nigga. So I don't know what he's talking about. That's the nigga name. See, George Booker, AKA Uncle Suge. Y'all call him Uncle Suge, but you see, he done put some cease and desist in his grandmama pussy. You don't see me ceasing and desisting nothing. Fuck that nigga. That's why he went crazy. That nigga can suck a horse ding-a-ling. That nigga is the most filthiest. I'm gonna give a strong goddamn shout out to Uncle Suge. Wicked demon. So shout out to Uncle Suge right quick, man, that we have amongst us, family. I want y'all to know that, man. I haven't seen this type of evil until I came across it. We're gonna call him George Booker from here on in.
I am making a formal apology.
So also Saneter did, you know, fuck with me and Suge. I don't know if he fucked with Snatch Investigations, but he had doxed Suge and then put it on his mother that he ain't doxed nobody, which was a motherfucking lie. He attempted to dox me. They lied on me severely. They was striking down our videos. We was going at it. You feel what I'm saying? So there are other edits on also my page and live streams, even ones where Saneter and his goons, his grease goons, came up and, tried to, strong arm me out the situation.
To anyone.
You ready to apologize?
Apologize for what? Listen to this hoe.
That that has been implicated or harmed or slandered.
Suge.
With slander and defamation.
What slander? What slander you talking about?
Because I interviewed a person who.
This is a serious issue when you label somebody as a pedophile.
Now, they also said that Uncle Suge was a pedophile, which he is not. They had pulled up an underage girl, had Napasha Da, the woman's voice that you're hearing, interview her as if she was qualified, all to go after Uncle Suge for calling out the truth.
Dialed me and tricked me.
Bitch, we did an interview with the permission of the mother.
This is Napasha Da. You can find her over on Saneter Studios channel, and we already went in on this ratchet ass meth infused bitch over here. Methiana Scissorhands is what I call her over here, but as you see, it's misunderstood. So these two claim that they're married, even though he's married to a woman named Cynthia that he's been married to for years, and this is just his internet fling. They do fuck on the side. She does go and visit him, and they travel and this, that, and the other. And they also were in Miami during portions of Brother Polight being investigated and the whole DNA thing and all that. So I'm interested to see if this does go to trial, who and if he is also called to the stand.
We interviewed the 13-year-old daughter at the time. Yeah, they doing all that shit just for views. And that's what they doing. They exploiting that fucking woman. Damn. Fucking trying to get a little 14-year-old girl.
We actually interviewed with Nicole's permission, and Nicole was present.
I'm not going to make the statement if I can't back it up. We got you, nigga. Listen.
Also, I wondered why Saneter would be interested, other than that Polight is his cash cow in protecting him. But it got woke up that allegedly Saneter had inappropriate sexual relations with an underage girl when he was in his 30s. Since then, the person that mainly came out with that information and the people have disappeared or are on his team now because they need help with their brand, which is sad. I don't know about you, but I don't want my name tangled up with predators. And when I find out that you're a predator, I'm going to expose you.
Listen to this hoe. See, y'all, we come with receipts.
So
we did one interview and we left her alone.
Saneter, I'm going to hand it back over to you because you said we're responsible.
Oh, I think we got him now. Let's use a sensitive topic to tear him down. And I would disgrace or tear down anybody just to get a fucking view. Bitches, you crazy? Huh? So this right here is exclusive, y'all. I want y'all to know that we did an interview before the show. We interviewed the 13-year-old daughter. Oh, I think we got him now. Let's use a sensitive topic to tear him down. And somebody starts showing naked pictures online. You know how many pictures I got of sisters, of women? You're in everybody's chat running around like a...
These images right here are of Napasha Da. See, Napa, Saneter's alleged, wife, even though he claims to be in polygamy, he's trying to follow after, quote unquote, Brother Polight. But she sent her nudes to several men, and we also exposed that as well. She don't like me and I don't like her. But the hypocrisy for him to lie on Uncle Suge and talk all this shit about pictures. My pictures ain't out here like that. I ain't sent no nudes to any male or female on this bitch. But, his, internet wife, who he chooses to uplift as this type of, perfect ass person is out here sending her nudes to males.
Goddamn YouTube hoe. Your ass is through, bitch. You a whore. I see these pictures. That's the first thing that should have came to our mind. Like, this got to be some kind of goddamn predator. Yo, let me go and see this bitch over here. I want to go see some pictures over there. These niggas are cyber raping women. But I got pictures of sisters that I keep in my vaults. I'm sending these pictures out to everybody. That's on my computer. I'm sending them. You know how many pictures have I got? Hold on. Hold on. That's right here in my phone. I have a vault. And somebody starts showing naked pictures online. These are perverts. That's the first thing that should have came to our mind. Like, this got to be some kind of goddamn predator. Yes. Some kind of predator rapist. But I got pictures of sisters. Let me pay to go see some pictures. He's a perverted rapist. That's where I keep all my private pictures at. Huh? Listen to this whore. Do y'all know that?
It's the way that he looked at the app for me. Like, that's weird as fuck. So he has it in a vault in his phone, which is an app.
History of what I have done and did. I was with this young girl. And then I went and did time. Do y'all know my history? And came back and was with this young girl in building 408 on 150th Street. And nigga, you deserve death after that. Yes, I said death, goddamn it. Why? Because everybody know I'm a pedophile. You deserve death, nigga. Everybody know I fuck with little babies, right? You deserve death, nigga. Everybody in Harlem knows that Saneter is this. You deserve death, nigga. Everybody in Harlem knew Saneter was a pedophile. Your breasts are standing upright like you fucking 17 years old. You know who Nikki was? All of Harlem knows Saneter's a fucking molester. Nikki was a young girl, because they keep saying, who is Nikki? Your breasts are standing upright. Oh yeah, he got back with Nikki. Not only did I try to get Nikki,
Harlem still knows Saneter as an old pedophile.
Your breasts are standing upright like you fucking 17 years old. Listen.
So after hearing Enki say that Harlem knows Saneter as being a pedophile, so why would he go and get back on Saneter's team?
To this whole. Everybody knows me in Harlem for being a pedophile. He deserved death. Nah, y'all don't know the fucking history.
And this is the Don King of the conscious community, the grandfather of the conscious community on YouTube.
Oh, you don't know the history. In the Most High, when I say death, I'm talking about the Most High. It's gonna take you motherfuckers' lives. All of you motherfucking cyber rapists, you deserve death. But I got pictures of sisters. You know how many pictures I got of sisters? That's right here in my phone. You deserve death. Listen to this whole. If you study COINTELPRO, what is they motto? What do they say? Let's use a sensitive topic to tear him down, Uncle Suge. I was the first one to tell the truth on this bastard Suge. And letting y'all know that George, this nigga, was a molester from the beginning. We gotta get the people to not believe in him. Oh, I think we got him now. Let's use a sensitive topic to tear him down, George Booker. We got to disgrace him. We got to shame him. We got to show the people that he is false, that he is fake. You deserve death, nigga. This damn freak of nature. Y'all call him Uncle Suge. This is a damn freak of nature, y'all. He deserved death.
And everything that he said against Uncle Suge, lying on him when he's really the predator, in my opinion, saying Saneter is the predator, has been proven that everything that he said about Uncle Suge has been proven wrong.
Never said it. He said it out.
And that's how Saneter is. He'll say whatever to get you to look bad when he's the one that's not shit.
Was there. I remember when Saneter said it. Listen to this hoe. I was the first one to tell the truth on this bastard Suge. When Saneter first said it out of his mouth, I remember. You can look at her and tell that she's telling the truth. She's telling the truth. The white man ain't got nothing on you, motherfuckers.
Which was like bicycles.
Somebody behind you. Somebody behind you. Somebody walk by.
Let's get him tough.
I'm gonna give a strong guy.
Now that Caucasian man, that was Misunderstood's old ass baby daddy.
Damn shout out to Uncle Suge. We gonna get you, Shuggy.
But I'm just telling you.
When you look at my record, you see firearm, assault. Hold up, firearm.
Think my motherfucking shit is sweet.
We got you, Shuggy. So shout out to Uncle Suge right quick, man.
Think my motherfucking shit is sweet, nigga.
Firearm.
Now, that man has so many felonies that it's crazy that he's this big YouTuber and he was brandishing a firearm, threatening somebody in the video. And he didn't go to jail for being a felon with a firearm? Oh, okay.
He deserved death. Some call you uncle. We got you, nigga. My record said crack, narcotic. All you gonna find is Saneter in jail, locked up, smoking crack. Crack. My name was Doc back in the day. I wasn't a gangster. I was just all about smoking crack. Y'all see my record. Only thing you gonna find on my rap sheet is drugs, crack, and assault. Saneter is running a drug cartel in the HOK. Is we would put our stuff, crack, in the refrigerator because it would get gooey. If it's not, I'm telling you, for those.
Now remember that Misunderstood said that somebody in the HOK, we call him Real Grams TV over here, who is the general of Saneter Studios and Saneter's platforms, that man gave her drugs until she almost OD'd.
Those who've been in this game know what I'm talking about. So we would get a box of crack and put it in the refrigerator to keep it cool, this nigga, because if not, it will become gooey and sticky and stuff like that. People don't want it like that. It's a dope head for real. And we will put it in the rice and put it in the refrigerator. HOK is involved in the drug ring. So yeah, that nigga got that dope up in there. I wasn't playing no game. You seen, I don't be playing. You see my record. I was arrested for smoking heroin, crack, and cocaine as well. Crack, all the crackheads and crack and AIDS.
Now we already know that Misunderstood has an issue with drugs, so it's just wild that he was saying all this while she was right there, and she was actually enjoying it. If you rewind it a little bit, I'm going to just a couple of seconds.
Because it would get gooey. If it's not, I'm telling you, for those who've been in this game know what I'm talking about. So we would get a box of crack and put it in the refrigerator to keep it cool, this nigga, because if not, it will become gooey and sticky and stuff like that. People don't want it like that. It's a dope head for real. And we will put it in the rice and put it in the refrigerator. HOK is involved in the drug ring. So yeah, that nigga got that dope up in there. I wasn't playing no game. You seen, I don't be playing. You see my record. I was arrested for smoking heroin, crack, and cocaine as well. Crack, all the crackheads and crack and AIDS. Oh, the HOK is involved in the drug ring. All you gonna find is Saneter in jail, locked up, about crack. You watch these niggas, man, that talk all that shit. Y'all see my record. When you look at them and check their background and check their record, only thing you're gonna find on my rap sheet, cocaine, is drugs. These the niggas that was the crackheads. I was arrested for smoking crack. These the crack fiends right here, y'all. Bitch, dope. So this is what it was when I was smoking crack. This nigga is a dope head for real. And I would disgrace or tear down anybody just to get a fucking view. Huh?
That's facts.
But today we're going to break down the actual count against Brother Polight. So let's go through this. Count 1 is lewd and lascivious M on a child 12 to 16 years old.
Molestation.
What you have in front of you is the actual synopsis of that count. So Michael Noack Jr., who we know as Brother Polight, on or about February 27th, 2021, in the county and state aforesaid, being a person of the age of 18 years or older, did unlawfully and intentionally on one or more occasions touch the breasts or the clothing covering the breasts on TS, a minor, a person 12 years of age or older, but less than 16 years of age. So that's count 1. Count 2, and the aforesaid assistant state attorney under oath, further information makes Michael Noack Jr. on or about February 27, 2021, in the county and state aforesaid, being a person of the age 18 years or older, did unlawfully and intentionally on one or more occasions touch the buttocks or the clothing covering the buttocks on TS, a minor, a person 12 years of age or older, but less than 16 years of age. So that's count 2. So do you notice how they're breaking it down? They're almost breaking it down to parts of the body touched and treating them as separate counts. So one count for touching of the breast or clothing that was covering it. Then count 2 is touching of the buttocks or clothing that was covering the buttocks. Count 3 now. And the aforesaid assistant state attorney under oath, further information makes Michael Noack Jr. on or about February 27, 2021, in the county and state aforesaid, being a person of the age of 18 years old, did unlawfully and intentionally on one or more occasions touch a person, to wit, TS, a minor under 16 years of age, in a lewd and lascivious manner. So that's count 3. Count 4. I'm going to start at Michael Noack Jr. Michael Noack Jr. on or about February 27, 2021, in the county and state aforesaid, being a person of the age of 18 years old, did unlawfully and intentionally, this is count 4, expose the genitals in a lewd or lascivious manner in the presence. So what they're saying is that he exposed his genitals in the presence of a person, to wit, TS, a minor, under 16 years of age, in violation of S 800-047AB. So that is saying count 4 is specifically, and that was only previously listed, what we knew was lewd and lascivious exhibition on a child. That's what we knew. That was kind of for me, that's all I knew, that there was another lewd and lascivious act, and we knew that they were doing multiple counts of that, but we didn't know exactly how the counts broke down. So count 4 is where they're specifically saying that Brother Polight showed his genitals to TS, a minor, in violation of S 800-047AB and any other moral compass that you may have. Okay, count 5. Michael Noack Jr. on or about February 27th, 2021, in the county and state aforesaid, did unlawfully commit any act, to wit, listen, this is count 5, which is contributing to the delinquency of a minor. That's what we knew it as. We knew it as contributing to the delinquency or dependency of a child. We didn't know specifically what were they saying was the contribution. Now, prior to this, there had been...
But on the news clip, they said that he did get her intoxicated. the news clip comes up at the end.
And things floating that maybe she was drugged, and we didn't know where it had come from. But now we have right here in our face, count 5, unlawfully commit any act to wit, drugged and or provided drugs and or provided alcoholic beverages to a minor, which caused, tended to cause, encouraged, or contributed to a child, to wit, TS, a minor, becoming a delinquent or dependent child or a child in need of services. So
his next court is November 1st. That's kind of also why I'm on him back again, because we're going to be paying attention. We back on that going forward. But that's his next court date. They did postpone it to August, but then it was postponed again till November 1st. So we'll be in participation. I'm going to show the docket as well after this video.
That's what count 5 specifically is about. That is where the drugs and the alcohol comes in. And that specific part where it says, or a child in need of services. So a child inebriated, basically. And then our final count is count 6. Michael Noah Jr. on or about February 27th, 2021 in the county and state aforesaid did without lawful authority knowingly or recklessly take or entice or aid, abet, hire or otherwise procure another to take or entice a minor, to wit, TS, a minor, from the custody of the minor's parent, guardian, public agency, having the lawful charge of the minor or incompetent person or any other lawful custodian, to wit, Linda Orocho, who we know is TS, the minor's mother, who was one of Polight's pseudo wives, in violation of S78703. So
now, because also he took the girl to a hotel that was under his name, but his mom was her mom was at another hotel. So he should have brought her back to her mother, not brought her to a hotel and did these things.
Count 6, custody interference with the minor. That's what count 6 was. So this is from September 14th, where those filing charges, you saw 2 were dropped. They're not dropped. They're actually no action. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but they definitely didn't drop it. So maybe the prosecution is waiting to see how this unfolds. What we do know is that part of Polight's defense is to find a technical error, because what I will be showing you is that David Torres is now trying to find technical errors in the actual application for those warrants and things like that, but not addressing the actual statements, allegations made in these counts by Nicole Garcia through the state attorney's office, Catherine Rundell. We'll see how this unfolds, but I thought that it was important for us to actually know what those counts were, because previously we had only read the police report. So from the police report, we kind of deduced what it would be, what each count was, but we didn't know why we have maybe 4 counts of lewd and lascivious acts. But now we see how they broke it down to each act taken, allegedly, by Brother Polight during this time span with TS the minor. Surprise! I decided that I would do this video on camera, but do not get used to it. I am kind of socially awkward and I work better when I'm just looking at the information. Florida does a point system when it comes to sentencing, is that the victim also has the right or opportunity to deny the plea deal. So if the prosecution and the defense come to a plea agreement under this Florida law,
I'm going to read it to you. It's under G, consultation with victim or guardian or family of victim. It says, in addition to being notified of S-921-143, the victim of a felony involving physical or emotional injury or trauma, or in a case in which the victim is a minor child, or in a homicide, the guardian or family of the victim shall be consulted by the state attorney in order to obtain the views of the victim or family about the disposition of any criminal or juvenile case brought as a result of such crime, including the views of the victim or family about the release of the accused pending judicial proceedings, plea agreements, participation in pretrial diversion programs, and sentencing of the accused. So this means that the victim and her family, or her guardian in this case, will have the opportunity to voice their opinion of whether to accept or decline the plea deal. Now, I hadn't known that before. Polight has a new attorney on this case. Now, remember, in this case, Polight originally got out on a clerical error. And that was said by prosecutor Nicole in that initial hearing, that his charges were actually no bond charges. However, because of a clerical error, he was released. Now, these charges, now he will be facing 60 years. And even if David Tars was open to or trying to get a plea deal, the victim and the victim's guardian would have a lot of say-so on whether that would move forward or not.
Blessings in abundance. It's Brother Polight. And what we got to have a discussion about today is I don't really like.
Now, anytime that you see Brother Polight with the crime scene tape up, those are recent videos. I kind of just threw parts of them in here just to let you know. But we're giving a full update on this situation. We'll go through what has been added since Angie or anybody else has talked about it. And as well as I've said this a few times, that the next court date is November 1st. And it still says that on the docket, which we'll look at after the video.
I don't want to be cursing like that, right? But a lot of y'all got to get out of that. Here's what I don't like. Don't contact me and ask me how come I got to charge so much money. That's corny. Because first of all, when we sending out letters, affidavits, compendiums, and memorandums on your behalf to 30 different financial institutions and credit bureaus, and we're sending out registered mail via green card, receipt, signature confirmation, that comes up to at least $640 to $680 per client. So $640 is out the door already. Then for me to have an assistant, for me to have a caseworker, and then when we doing the financial literacy aspect of things and wealth stewardship coaching, because I come in as your mentor. Understand that who you have at your disposal is my accountants, my attorneys, my loan officers. That's how we're able to get people clearance to get the money. So you getting CPAs, loan officers, me as a mentor, a caseworker, and we're not only boosting your credit, we're educating you so you know of the plethora of options that are available to you. So when you get the monies, you don't squander it. Oh, can I let the people that I help speak? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So come find out, when you ask people to do 30, 45-second videos after you boost their score 150 damn points, you know what they do? I ain't really trying to just have everybody know my business. Now, I understand you don't want people to know you got the bag. You don't need to let people know I just got $200,000 credit line. I just got $300,000. You don't got to do like Brother Polight and show your black cards, and you don't got to do all of that. But when Brother Polight hits you and say, yo, fam, your score just went up 180 points and we still working for you, you mind doing 30, 40-second videos? Now, you know, I don't never even care about testimonials because I feel like if millionaires...
Now, if he's really helping these people and he's going to admit that some of these people that he claims to be helping, he's only been helping for a few months, 90 days, some around about a year. But we know off of his other scams that it really doesn't come out all the way in the limelight of shit until later on down the line, when these people are tired of asking this man for money, you know, their money back, and, you know, or they're now attached to some shit that got them wrapped up in the court systems.
On the Breakfast Club saying,
what's good, Nicolette?
That I empowered them financially. And billionaires are saying, go to Brother Polight for your credit restoration, Floyd Mayweather, Meta World Peace, in case y'all think I'm just saying anything, right?
Right, but Meta World Peace is the only one that he really talks about, but we already woke up that, you know, he's lead shot for Meta World Peace. The Rolls Royce that he drives around with and some of the other cars are Meta World Pieces. So basically he just drives around and stunts and dude shit. And a lot of the other shit, like this hat, them glasses, some of the shoes and shit, and all, like all that shit that he got and where he lives. He also was evicted. So if this man is a motivational speaker and he can help you get your finances in order and get you, you know, all these assets and everything like that, then why is this man recently just was evicted? Why is he staying at Airbnbs and hotels and shit? He riding around in Rolls Royces, right? Okay.
So when I got millionaires, 100 millionaires and billionaires, or people who made over $1 billion in their career and still have hundreds of millions of dollars endorsing me for the work that I do for their friends and their family and their company, their workers, I don't really be caring, because I be like, nothing's ever going to satisfy people. Because if I'm on a damn Breakfast Club with an NBA player saying I go to him for financial advice and everything, and it's empowered me in his work, and he be knowing stuff that even people.
He has websites. He's went through several, but where he claims to offer some financial advice, and that's the school that he's talking about. He ain't got no school.
That I hired to do this, don't know. It's on there. Millions of views. Over 20 million on Facebook.
He also admits several times that he barely made it through the 9th grade and dropped out of school. So I don't know why anybody would send him any type of money. Some of the money right now he's asking like for $2,000 for this financial credit repair shit and all this and that. And he'll help you get credit cards and all that. He gonna talk about it. But before it was larger amounts of money that was given to this man that he fucked up.
Then people be like, yo, but can we get testimonies from regular people? You know what you're going to do when I show you regular people? That's probably all his friends, though, because don't nobody know them. So I give you somebody that everybody freaking know. You ain't happy, and I give you people that people don't know. You ain't happy, but watch this. I used to look up to you. Fuck you. Like, that's part of me. See, there you go. My energy. I got to charge more, or I just got to leave the fucking service alone. Because I'm starting not to like people. Especially.
He already said several times he ain't fucking with the black community no more because in reality, we hold them accountable, but it's always a problem. But he claims to be the conscious community in a black sector. Make that make sense.
Yes. I'm really starting to dislike black people. It's like, you think he gave me 10% of the 7,000? He gave me nothing. He just complained after he got the 7,000 that it wasn't enough. Bitch, I did that shit in 40 days. You spent 2, you got back 7, you don't have to pay back. And I said, I'm still working for you. And your credit went up. What is the harm? What is the harm? If I'm deleting items and I'm taking shit off the report, what is the harm in doing a 30, 45-second video? Again, I'm not asking you to disclose your personal business about how much money you got, because I understand some of you still live in the hood. You got friends, family watching. You don't want to know your business. So I always tell people, you ain't got to really disclose that. But I don't really ask for testimonials. But now, since I said, let me get some, I'm disgusted. So I'm just forewarning you guys. This is the last group of people getting this shit for 2,000, because either I'm a fallback or I'm charging the right amount of money. It's never gonna be the right amount of money, because again,
He said this year for 2,000, but this was 2022.
You getting my attorneys at your disposal. You getting loan officers at your disposal. These people that's on the books for me. You getting a caseworker at your disposal. You getting me as your mentor at your disposal, so I can prepare you for the money that's coming in. So you got a wide range of ideas where you may want to invest in. And again, I'm a 9th grade dropout. I ain't got no credentials, so always double check and verify any direction I give you. It's discretionary.
But he knows that a lot of people, you know, they're not going to do that. They're going to believe in this get rich, you know, money scheme type of shit that he's got going on.
$2,000 is encompassing so much. You're always going to be straight. I'm making sure you get unlimited credit cards. I'm making sure you get credit cards that you don't have late fees. I'm making sure you get credit cards you don't have to pay annual fees, year-to-year fees. You dumbass. You dumbass. If I get you access to a credit card with a $100,000 limit, and the only thing you can worry about is the fact that you got to pay it back, you're a fucking bum. And I'm going to tell you why you're a fucking bum. Because common sense tells you this. If you get 100,000, how many of you here, you see this how silly, people spook.
Facts, and I know for a fact that Nicolette knows what she's talking about. Nicolette is one of my day one. Shout out to Nicolette.
About credit cards, but if I took it out the realm of
as
credit,
well as no nonsense Stucky. Shout out to everybody though.
Credit cards, and I say this. If I gave you $100,000 and said, yo, I just want you to give me back a little interest after you spend it, if you feel like you can invest it in something, you're not going to take the money. So all of a sudden now, he's setting y'all up because you got to pay back credit cards. All of a sudden, I'm setting you up. But who in their fucking right mind is giving you $100,000 anyway? People got to wake up. You go to brotherpolite45@gmail.com. It's always excuses when it's time to hit the brother back. Leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready to pay $2,000 to boost your credit. We remove negative items off your report. Please don't call us and tell us, but you know, my credit's good, so what's my price? Yeah, you getting blocked too. And the reason why I block people, because I don't fuck with trolls. If somebody come on my stream telling a lie, just as propagating lies. And
facts to go.
And he's
Nicolette, my bad.
And I blocked you too. And I normally don't block nobody. But just because you said I blocked someone, I blocked your ass, dumbass. Fuck is you coming on my TV show and thinking you got freedom of speech? What the fuck wrong with you niggas?
This ain't no TV show, Polight.
CBS don't let you go on their channel and blast CBS. Fox 5 ain't gonna say, hey, I don't fuck with Fox 5. Let's interview all the niggas who don't fuck with Fox 5 on Fox 5. So why the fuck you think you got freedom of speech on my channel? Why you think you could trash me on my page and then complain, but he's blocking people? You've been blocked, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here. You go to brotherpolite45@gmail.com. You leave your full name and your phone number. You email brotherpolight45@gmail.com. Leave your full name and your phone number when y'all ready to make this spread, man. We ready to change your life, no excuses. Get tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars in loan money that you don't have to pay back. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even up to $1 million credit cards by the time I'm done with you. Loan money's for your personal business. For your personal, and loan money's for your business account. When you're ready to take it to that level, and I know it sounds like crazy, but at the end of the day, that's what it means to have several credit cards, a business with business loans, to get access to grants. If you play the game, this is how all the wealthy people are doing it at the end of the day. No harm, no foul, but don't complain to a man about a price that he charges for a service that I know damn well, with all of the people I'm making available to you, caseworkers, assistants, myself as a mentor, CPAs, accountants, loan officers, for every step of the way as you begin to progress. I say this is a 60 to 90 business days thing, but honestly, I've been working with some people for half a year, up into a year. As long as you're willing to give me 10%.
That ain't nearly long enough when you compare it to his other scams that people came out like a year, 2 years later after they had decided that they weren't going to get their money. Oh, it's coming.
Of everything I keep making for you, why would I not milk the cow? If I can make you another 20,000 and you're gonna give me 2 G's, if I can make you 100 grand, you're gonna give me 10 grand. Why would I stop the relationship if I see more opportunity to get you more money? That's why I gotta say dumb shit and lower the dollar amount, like tens of thousands and 100,000. I gotta say stuff like that when I know damn well the right 5 credit cards is gonna get you $500,000 upward. What does unlimited mean? Unlimited stops at 10 grand. You lucky you only got deleted. Now you're blocked over here. Fuck you look like? People with the bitchy shit. Like, I'm just not in the mood today. My next stream, I'll leave everything up. Y'all know I don't be blocking people or erasing, but today's the day because there's too many trolls and some people are agents to try to divert people's attention to make them grow in insecurity. I ain't got the time. But anyway, brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Leave your phone.
And the fact they were waking up that you've been scamming people or you're going to court for molesting a child and you have several charges.
Name your phone number when you're ready to spend. And please, if you know I'm boosting your credit and getting it in, if you made a little bread, you ain't got to tell people your money business. But if I boost your credit, man, send me a 30, 45-second video saying how your scores went up to X amount.
But if he was really doing this, then wouldn't people be having no issue with doing the testimonials? I'm just saying, it's just really weird how he had to try to bully his way into getting these.
But it used to be prior, or just say it went up 100 some points if you feel embarrassed. A lot of money out there. Let's stop playing around and get to the money. And stop making me the demon because I'm talking big numbers. I'm tired of being here lying about the numbers and trying to make them sound a little smaller so they can sound believable. I know I'm the only one saying use credit cards and make investments. But where else you gonna get the money from if you ain't getting it from nowhere else? If I can find a way to get a nigga a credit card for 100 bands, then if that's the way we gotta go to get you 100 bands, that's the way we gotta go. Cause I'm from the fucking hood. The shit don't work out and shit. Ain't like we ain't owe niggas before. You niggas owe more than that in student loan money.
Oh, Slim, Brother Polight, you rude as shit.
Now this was funny as hell. This was hilarious. I'm gonna go back a little bit. It's really short though. I found it on Angie Snatch Investigations. Hold on.
I ain't about the numbers and trying to make them sound a little smaller so they can sound believable. I know I'm the only one saying use credit cards and make investments.
Why he do his nose like that? Where
else you gonna get the money from if you ain't getting it from nowhere?
Coke got stuck up in there.
If I can find a way to get a nigga a credit card for 100 bands, then if that's the way we gotta go to get you 100 bands, That's the way we gotta go, because I'm from the fucking hood. The shit don't work out, and shit ain't like we ain't owe niggas before. You niggas owe more than that in student loan money.
Oh, Slim Brother Polight, you rude as shit for putting this outfit on. You knew good and damn well the highlighter kneecap Nike socks with the Louis was not the fuck it this morning, man. Michael Blackston's long lost brother Jamal Blackston, man. Then you went and bought the basic construction man lime t-shirts, man. Come on, then you rolled the sleeves up on that motherfucker. Then you got the bag. Is the bag around your waist or your neck? Why the fuck? If you don't look like a construction manager who finally got a motherfucking raise, out of all the fucking socks you could have got, you went in the motherfucking Models or something. Give me the knee-high lime green Nike goalie socks. To go with the Louis. To go with the Louis, man. Then you got the Louis choked like you about to take the fuck off running home. Like, Slim, you really lime and brown from head to toe. Like, what the fuck your limeade bottle face ass? The way you sitting there posing, you know you fucked up on that outfit.
Let's watch this. Watch this. Testimonies, huh? You want testimonies? Let's do this. Let's.
What's up? My name's Josh. Yo, hey, so this is a testimony. I just want to give y'all a heads up real quick, man. It's real.
Now these his bogus ass testimonies.
I had 15 items came on my credit. I had 8 hard inquiries. I just got approved for 80,000, life changing. So if you want your life changed, you know exactly what to do. Everything's off my credit, bro. It's clean, clear.
Now, why he always got to do it ghetto as hell and show you from like a phone and all this and that? You could barely hear it, all that.
Crystal clear. Windex glass.
Facts, that song was perfect.
It's clean. My credit's clean, it's clear. I never really cared about credit because I didn't have good credit. But I'm super excited. Your Polight just got me approved for like 80,000. And I don't even have to pay back. Crazy. I'm tired of investing in other people, in their dreams, having jobs, working for people. I'm not saying I don't care and I don't want to help nobody, I do. But it's time for me.
So you see, hold on. So that brother right there, his score went up over 200 points. And he's been approved actually for $82,465 that he does not have to pay back. Well, let's go.
So, man, my name is Sean Hoffman. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? The slums. Anybody know anything about Trenton? You know the slums. And we want to talk about actual facts. My man, Brother Polight, is the truth.
Now, I did showcase these bogus ass testimonials because later on, I have a feeling at least a couple of these people will be coming out and speaking on other platforms about how they got scammed in this here situation.
When it comes to that CRM, yo, Big Bro took my score from around 580. I'm 850 across the board right now. You know what I'm talking about? Like, stop playing with it, man. All hands on deck, man. Invest in yourself, man. Get into that CRM, man. Credit restoration microwave. Brother Polight is the truth.
So this brother right here, again, you go to brotherpolight45@gmail.com. You leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready to spend $2,000. And what we'll do, we'll remove negative items off your report, add positive items to your report, boost your credit scores, leverage the results, and make sure you meet the criteria to be approved the monies that you do not have to pay back.
Blah, blah, blah. But in reality, what he did was he took about 1,000 or maybe a couple of hundred out of, you know, money that people had already sent in that he's scamming and paid these people that have nothing to do with the shit, but he paid them to say this shit.
You're going to get a caseworker that's going to be assigned to you that's going to deal exclusively with your credit, boosting up the scores. You're going to have me at your disposal as your mentor, okay? As your mentor. You're going to have me at your disposal as your mentor, and I'll prepare you for the monies coming in, prep you so you have a wide range of ideas how you may want to invest the monies, okay, to grow it into a larger amount. You're also going to have a website that you could track your results to alleviate some of the most commonly asked questions. Like, did you say?
He can't even keep his own websites up and going. This nigga scammed the Black community out of thousands and thousands and thousands. Also, he was selling products. He claims that he wrote 90 books. What he did was he went and found all that information on Google. He copied and pasted, maybe switched some words around or whatever, and bam, made 90 books and all this and that. This nigga didn't even graduate high school, but he wants you to believe he made 90 books. But people were buying the books and all this bullshit, and he lied and said that he didn't know about it, that the money was sent in and he didn't get it, and it was a PayPal situation and all that. Them people still ain't got their money back. He got hundreds of thousands from one man alone already that has already exposed that Brother Polight scammed him. Like, anybody that is donating money or giving money to this nigga thinking that he's gonna give you money back, you're dumb.
Send anything? Did they send anything back to us?
Facts, copy and paste in a quick, fast motion.
Is any money pending? Any money for funding available? Did it clear yet? You'll have all that information via the website. So who's doing that? You get a mentor to prepare you for the money's coming in so you could grow it to a larger amount of money. That's where I'm at with a lot of my students right now. You get a caseworker who's going to work with you exclusively and immediately based on your credit. You're going to get the website, full transparency, so you can see your results. And I'm going to show you how it looks.
Facts, Astro, and he talking about 90 days.
You go to the website to track your results because I got testimonies. Let's keep going. We're going to give you celebs. We're going to give you everybody. Come on. So that brother, he was from Trenton, New Jersey, and he got approved for over $165,000 that he doesn't have to pay back. And all his scores are over 800. We boosted his credit over 200 points. He's now in the 800 club. But that's probably not enough. So let's go.
My name is Fatima Hadi, and I'm hailing from Los Angeles, California. And I just wanted to give my appreciation and show my thanks to Brother Polight, who has deleted over 20 items from my credit report. And my
Did he delete them the right way, or is it going to come back on you sometime in the future, sister girl?
score has gone up 100 points, and I'm just super excited. And yeah, it's up.
Now, that sister,
You go get you a caseworker. Child, that don't even sound appealing.
deleted 20 different items. Do you see that? We deleted 20 items.
What kind of caseworkers?
So for a credit report, that's a lot. Still got a score to go up 100 points and still counting. And she's going to be getting ready for our funding next. We are entering phase 2 for what we have to do because she already met the criteria. She already met the criteria. All right. Because we put her in a position to meet the criteria. Don't think just because you have so-called good credit that you're going to be approved for hundreds of thousands of dollars. We still have to tear down a lot of firewalls and communicate, correspond.
Why are all these people outside except for the first man that did it in his car, right? The video in his car. And Polight was probably sitting in the passenger seat, just like in these videos with these people outside and them giving their fake ass testimonials. Polight is probably right there on the other side of the camera waiting for it to complete it so that he can, you know, download it, share it, and all this and that.
It is with different credit bureaus and financial institutions to get you the money. Like I said, you leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready to pay your $2,000 for the service. Why is it $2,000? Why is it only $2,000? You're getting access to hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're restoring your credit, which is restoring your life so you can get cars and houses and everything in your name without issue. Come on now, talk to me nice.
My name is Fatima.
My name is Michael. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I think I stumbled over the Polight on one of the social media platforms.
Like this nigga in a car, he got the music on though. What is the point of that? You know what I'm saying?
And I was a little bit skeptical at first if I should go ahead with this credit building and all that stuff. And I paid $2,000. That was a week and 3 days ago, or 4 days ago. But trust me, my credit right now,
$2,000, and then after the fact, he's gonna charge you more money because he just greedy and grimy, and he just
it's almost 100 points. I don't know what to say. I'm short of words. But look, the next video I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
big facts, no nonsense, Stucky.
log into my account and I will show you my point. Watch out for the next video. Brother Polight, I don't know if you see this video, but I just want to say thank you for what you have done. God bless you. And
not the God bless you.
You know, doing this for the community, it's a blessing. That's who you are. This is what I think.
We're doing this for the community. So it's just crazy that a lot of these people are still giving him money, but he's been exposed on several platforms that, you know, have a lot of subscribers and all that. And when I say that, I'm saying that to, you know, meaning that obviously the word got out to more people. So I'm just wondering, like, who is these people that is lining up?
My African brother there.
Okay. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
So that's our Atlanta, Georgia resident. See? So now, you know what people do, right? They have to say everybody's alive.
No, they gotta pay $2,000, and then he'll give them the caseworker, and he's your mentor, and all this other shit, right? He got attorneys and all that, but they really only attorneys for Brother Polight. That's what he said. But they gonna help you. Like, come on now, $2,000. $2,000 for all that? It ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing, bruh. So you mean to tell me them attorneys are basically working pro bono to come on, bro?
You see what I'm saying? It goes from there's no testimonies to everybody's lying. You got people who constantly tell lies on me, and what I do, I let them tell their lies.
Social media platform.
I agree, Astro.
And I wasn't going to be skeptical at first.
Real talk. So now, let's go. See?
There's also been other financial, like, far as their channels, that's what it's geared towards, financial, and they've called him out on his scams as well. I did showcase some of that.
I see people throwing up right now. Because what I do, I purposely let people talk their goofy talk, and I just do the work. Then they get mad at you when you show your receipts. I did this with the stocks classes. Y'all know that. Y'all see how I do. And now I'm going to go OD crazy with receipts here. So go ahead.
Hey, my name is Floyd Johnson. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I just want to do a short video saying Brother Polight really helped me. My score went over 100 points. And just today, I received an email saying that I'm going to get a settlement from the Equifax. All I got to say is thanks, Polight.
Did you get that email from Polight? Did he tell you in that email that this is happening? Because it's probably not.
Hey, this is my brother T-Walk right here. So hold on.
Again, the cars that he drives are 9 times out of 10 rentals or Meta World Peace. He got in good with him. In my opinion and several other people's opinions, he scammed Meta World Peace, but Meta World Peace don't want to really talk about it. You feel what I'm saying?
You said, let's do that again.
Johnson, in Columbus, Ohio. I just want to do a short video saying.
And there's somebody else too that he relies on as well.
And Brother Polight really helped me.
It's a celebrity.
My score went over 100 points.
I forgot his name.
And just today, I received an email saying that I'm gonna get a settlement from the Equifax. All I gotta say is thanks. Like,
oh, let's do it again. So he got a settlement, and he's giving me my 10%.
So wouldn't he know these videos kind of by heart? He's only went through like 5 or 6.
Columbus, Ohio. I just want to do a short video saying Brother Polight really helped me. My score went over 100 points, and just today,
hey, cool cat.
I received an email saying that I'm gonna get a settlement from the Equifax. All I gotta say is thanks, Polight.
Hey, this is my brother T-Walk right here.
I wouldn't trust this man at all, even if he was giving out good information. I just wouldn't trust it because he's a scammer. His past already speaks for itself. You got one time to fuck somebody's money up and you're incredible to me.
So, people always asking, are you the only one benefiting Brother Polight? What about the people that fuck with you?
Not
so let's go back to this. So he has a 6-figure check coming in. He doesn't have to pay the money back if you know what a settlement is. And guess what? Not only I did that and boost his points up, my man made sure he hit me up and he said, brother, I got you 10%. Whatever you need, I give you even more. I'm like, nah, we just stick to the deal. Because you see, what's the problem in giving me back anything if you don't have to pay anything back? See, people got to see the bigger.
But you were just saying that you want money.
Picture instead of being so
out of them after the fact. So they got to give you $2,000 plus you got to give him more money after the fact.
Greedy, but let's go. Hey, no switch time. This is my brother T-Walk right here. What's up? People always asking, are you the only one benefiting Brother Polight? What about the people that fuck with you? This is one of my students. And as you can see, he playing. So, okay, Lambo doors. Hey, no switch time. My bad. Oh. This is my brother.
I don't trust that Rolls Royce shit.
The T-Walk right here. So, people always asking, are you the only one benefiting Brother Polight? What about the people that fuck with you? This is one of my students. And as you can see, he playing. So, okay, Lambo doors. Rolls Royce stars in the ceiling. He let me drop his Rolls Royce. Let me manifest it. I see him. I'm like, all right, it's possible. Another young black man like, he can do it. Why can't I?
I think that's the same dude that was sitting in a restaurant with him. Don't quote me on this, but I had exposed some financial shit that he was claiming, and I believe this is the same dude that he used back then.
Why can't you?
And that was about a year ago. Now, he did say that some of the people he'd been working with them for a year, but also it's important to remember in, you know, California and some bigger other states, you can, you know, rent extravagant cars.
My credit was trashed, 590, 35 days, 806, pulled up. I checked my credit score. They showed me mad respect. One coffee. Would you like some water?
Whole different energy, So I don't want to be.
Score was 598. It actually was as low as 590. As you can see, it's now up to a 766. And this isn't updated because I just got a new car last week. When they ran my credit, it said 805. And then
that sounds like the same dude's voice.
See that?
Smart man.
help you invest, help take your
You can't even see who is talking. It could be anybody. It could be Dr. Inky for all we know.
credit to the next level.
You already know.
Man, brother, Polight. My brother.
Let's get a word from our brother Floyd Mayweather.
Follow his movement. Smart man. He help you invest, help take your credit to the next level.
Floyd Mayweather. He also leans on Floyd Mayweather when it comes to cars and cribs and other type of shit. I believe that, you know, either Floyd is in on it or somehow he also got scammed out of money. So that would also mean that Brother Polight would have to work hard to pay him back that money. So if he co-signing, that could possibly be the reason why.
You already know. My brother.
Let's do that one more time.
Follow his movement. Smart man. He help you invest, help take your credit to the next level.
You already know.
Man, brother, Polight.
And what y'all need to know is Floyd sends people to me to get it going. He said,
"Oh, did you just implicate him on this? And why would he send people to you also? Because you owe him money, in my opinion.
Sends people to me to get it going from the money team. So we're not done. He sends people to me. In fact, the person who makes the money team's clothes, Pack, I helped him with his credit. His credit went up hundreds of points.
Then where's his testimonial? Why were you just previously in another video begging for testimonials and mad because you weren't getting them?
Okay.
And then they came with the testimonials.
And now he's in the 800s. And Floyd is the one that sent them to me. But we'll keep going. Again, you spend $2,000 when you're ready to change your life, to get access to over 6 figures, okay, to get your credit scores boosted, to get mentorship so you can learn how to possibly invest the money. Go ahead, let's hear the man one more time. Let's move on.
Follow his movement. Brother Blake's my brother. Follow his movement. Smart man. He help you invest, help take your credit to the next level.
You already know.
Man, brother, Polight.
My brother.
And you see, now this is a man who made $1 billion in his career. Easily worth $1 billion if you count all his assets. Hundreds of millions. He just made $100 million just doing an exhibition fight in Japan not too long ago.
You didn't help him make that money. He was already rich by the time you got around him.
Fight again in Dubai next month. He ain't got no reason to tell stories. Let's keep going.
He does if you owe him money.
I got a lot of inspiration from Polight, you know what I'm saying? It's risky for me, you know, being in corporate America sometimes.
And I don't know why he thinks him being on the Breakfast Club makes him look good. In my opinion, they kept Charlemagne. Charlemagne has his own sexual situation, you know what I'm saying, that already went on. And, you know, regardless of all that, I believe the victim in that case, regardless, period, point blank at the end of the day. So it's just kind of suspect. When you look at all these predators and shit like that and who's connected with who, you will notice some things.
To be, you know, associated with somebody that they are gonna give a bad name, you know, Polight, he's very passionate, you know, too. I reached out to him, to some of my people in Brooklyn. I got to meet this guy, very inspirational. And it's been
He's passionate until he gets your money.
But he changed my life a lot. He helped me evolve a lot.
What was it that made you decide that you needed to get a mentor, though? Like, what was it in his YouTube that inspired you? And what made you say, you know what, I need somebody to help me?
Yeah, well, I got many mentors. I got different type of mentors, you know, whether it's business mentors, you know, and it's Polight. He's a very smart businessman. And then just very spiritual, you know, all about love and all about empowering and very smart.
Really? Was he all about love when he victimized that little girl? The little girls, because there's 2 others that never made it to court.
It's an honor to be around somebody as intelligent as Polight.
Now, Polight, why ain't it whenever a black man?
You see, so that's Meta World Peace. You know, help Kobe Bryant get his chip.
You know, being in corporate America sometimes.
Game winning 3-pointer.
You know, associated with somebody that they are gonna.
Let's listen to what he says.
Follow his movement. Smart man. He help you invest. He'll take your credit to the next level.
You already know. My brother. Money man.
I got a lot of inspiration from Polight, you know what I'm saying? It's risky for me, you know, being in corporate America sometimes, to be, you know, associated with somebody that they...
I don't know why he kept playing them over and over again to make himself feel like he had more testimonials than he had, but...
I'm gonna give a bad name, you know, Polight, he's very passionate, you know, too. I reached out to him, some of my people in Brooklyn. I got to meet this guy, very inspirational. And it's been nothing but he changed my life a lot. He helped me evolve a lot.
What was it that made you decide that you needed to get a mentor, though? Like, what was it in his YouTube that inspired you? And what made you say, you know what, I need somebody to help me?
Yeah, well, I got many mentors. I got different type of mentors, you know, whether it's business mentors, you know, and Polight, he's a very smart businessman, and then just very spiritual, you know, all about love and all about empowering and very smart, you know, and it's just an honor to be around somebody as intelligent as Polight.
Now, Polight, why is it whenever a black man...
So,
when a bitch like can get up there and try to tear down the House of Consciousness,
He had actually said my name and it was edited out.
telling me I'm supposed to treat her with fucking respect after that? Huh? That's what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to treat these bitches with respect after they trying to tear down the House of Consciousness? Hell no, it's bigger than the hoes.
This is the leader of the black community.
It's bigger than
the conscious community, right?
He took all my money and he made me strip.
Ain't no more being nice with you hoes and bitches.
What are you talking about? Hey, watch over there where you're supposed to be.
The white chick, he tried to off me, man.
Then use a lying whore.
Let me tell you something now. You listen to me, and you listen to me closely. I don't give a shit about what happened to you. Now I want you to get yourself together and get back out there and get me my money.
See, because women give you money. Yes, I do know that. Women do give you money.
Now, I don't care how long it takes you. You get out there and get it.
When the going get tough, the tough get going, goddammit.
Now get.
Cry, bitch, cry. Cry me a motherfucking river. I don't give a fuck about you. All of you hoes. The black man gonna stand up and smack the shit out y'all motherfuckers.
Oh, come on. That's right, Big Daddy. Keep this.
You call me?
Called you a motherfucking bitch. Now do something about it, damn it. Do
something. These motherfucking black bitches out here.
You and me, we done, okay? We done.
You out of your fucking mind. Got weaves all going through your damn hair.
So what now? Oh, that's my shit. What, you just gonna throw my stuff out? Oh, I can go.
You get what you deserve.
You just leave my shit alone. I'll be done with this. No, I'm paying for this shit.
Come here. Talk now. Now you want to fucking cry?
Hey, come here. Come on.
Where the fuck do you expect me to go?
Shut your damn fucking mouth.
You go to hell, all I give a fuck.
Now you can't take it, right, bitch? You can't take it, right, bitch? How that feel now? How that feel, bitch? I'm talking about the black bitch. I'm talking about the black hoe.
Yeah, he says this and then he'll take it down off of his page.
How dare you, bitch?
There's several other times that I documented him going after myself as well as other black women in the community on my pages.
Damn mouth sometime. You bitches gonna have to pay.
I was told by one of the greatest pimps that ever lived. His name is called God. That if you know what you got, then you ain't got much.
Bitch, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut your damn mouth when black men is talking.
You ain't no pimp.
I got fooled by the sweet, sexy, and soft voices of these hoes. I see how weak you are. Oh, Saneter, you know, when it comes with the women and trying to tell you something, you felt victim.
I have always talked in this same voice to this nigga, okay? But that's what Nepal Shada does, his online wife.
Them to these hoes. I'm not gonna no longer allow your soft, sexy voice to try to fucking manipulate us. No more of that. There'll be no more of that. You fell victim to these hoes.
Your rest haven for hoes.
Because you wanna show your fucking titties, you wanna talk real light and sweet and act like you really care for a brother. Sends me a goddamn text message with a heart on it. You fell victim to these hoes. Just like I did at one time. See, because women give you money. Yes, I do know that.
We charge it all. You dig what I'm saying? To a bitch. Yeah, pimping. That's all I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, pimp ain't gonna, you understand, starve for nothing. You dig?
That little ass belt.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
Women do give you money.
You know, them hoes gonna make sure a pimp, you know what I'm saying, live the way they supposed to live. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But nigga, none of them hoes would know you if it wasn't for Saneter. Bitch. Fuck all that simping for these bitches. Never that. No more simping, goddammit. Oh, Saneter, you know, I think you need to do this, and I think you need to do that. Bitch, is you out of your cotton picking mind? I was a simp at one time. I'm no longer no motherfucking simp no more. You fell victim to these hoes. Because you bitches are, y'all too fucking loose right now. Shit, you bullshit. We gonna get you.
It was either Uncle Suge or Kenya the Craft. Their links are in the description of this video.
You Shuggy.
Or this live stream, I mean.
You don't hear me talking about the son that you molested, nigga. We got you, Shuggy. Some call you uncle. Fucking trying to get a little 14-year-old girl. I'm not gonna make the statement if I can't back it up. He's right, I did say that. Look at it. You don't hear me talking about the son that you molested, nigga. Stop playing games with it. This is not a game. Child molestation is not a game. Everybody knows me in Harlem for being a pedophile. Cut it, make clips, and I'm saying, yeah, they right. He's right, I did say that. Look at it. Everybody knows me in Harlem for being a pedophile. Take the script, cut it, put it up, and say, look what Saneter said. You don't hear me talking about the son that you molested, nigga. Like, yo, y'all niggas don't give a fuck about the children no more? Facts, that nigga pedophile. I'm not talking about your molested son. I'm not talking about your molested son. Y'all really gonna let this shit go by? Like y'all.
Saneter also claimed that Uncle Suge molested his son, which is another lie.
I don't care about
that was debunked.
The youth, cut it, play it over. Everybody knows me in Harlem and over for being a pedophile. And over again.
Now, I had already exposed and also talked about a little bit in this video that it was woken up that Saneter, when he was, I believe, 33, he had sexual relations allegedly with a girl named Nikki out there or whatever. Since then, you know, the people that have come out with that have, you know, backed off and are now supporting mainly Saneter Studios. And Saneter Studios is back promoting Polight. Also, when Polight's charges came out and all this and that, and he was given a bail, which he wasn't supposed to. It was a clinical error, whatever the fuck, not clear, but whatever. He said he wasn't gonna jump out the window and cut off Brother Polight, and he was still gonna rock with him. That's why I got on Saneter's ass.
I'm saying that. I learned that from my brother, my teacher, Khalid Omani. Fuck your donation. I said, fuck them bitches. Oh my God. The smallest peanuts in the world. Look at this nigga. You dumb, stupid motherfucker. Oh, homosexuality and all this molestation shit. The smallest peanuts in the world. Nigga, I could see if you had Mandingo up there, nigga. I told you hoe-ass niggas what was going on. None of you niggas followed. None of you niggas took a lead on it. Huh? So I'm off that motherfucking black woman. I ain't never say the black woman was God anyway. That was Polight shit. That was
yes, he did.
Them Seti and Pharaoh shit. I'm not playing with these motherfucking Negro women no more. These bitches are nothing but liars. The fuck is wrong with you hoes?
We also investigated the Solar Mind accusations that came out of the HOK. There's a content creator, his name is Solar Mind, and they were saying that he had did all these things. We looked into that and found out that they did fabricate some of the information in that situation as well. That Saneter and Nepal fabricated that information. So that's what they do. They just run around and lie on motherfuckers.
I get sick and tired of you hoes. Shut the fuck up. All of you trashy ass bitches that don't got nothing to offer but your ass. All of you. I was arrested.
Nobody is trying to fuck you, Saab.
For smoking crack.
But Nepal.
Bitches, you crazy. I was arrested for smoking crack. Bitches, you crazy? Only thing you're gonna find on my rap sheet, sniffing coke, is drugs,
Sniffing coke,
and assault. Sniffing coke. Now, I've been arrested for smoking crack, sniffing coke like it's going out of style. How about that?
This is Brother Polight, and we're here to really talk to you. I always say talk to me nice, because you know people think it's a game. It's not about ego. It's not about being arrogant.
This is also recent.
I'm the way I am because people are the way they are. People are constantly attempting to tear me down. You got agents out there that whenever I talk my talk and empower the people, they always want to be the detractors. They always want to distract you from the facts. So I'm asking you all, share the video because I am the financial messiah. I do my stuff differently from a lot of people. And a lot of people like to act like I'm not the one that was making people millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars off of the stock program, which I'm bringing back next month. I'm bringing back the stock program next month.
Yeah, because you got to pay your attorney fees.
I'm bringing back the In the Money text next month. It's not going to be on that website, Polight.com.
Because that website was shut down because you were bogus as hell, and the one that made the shit shut that shit down because you also didn't pay him.
Out there, we're going to have a whole new site. Enough said. That's coming back next month, so just be patient. And many of you know you made money off of that. And I'm asking you guys, send me your testimonials. Okay, send it to the DM here. Send me your testimonials, how much money you made, idealistically, how you've been empowered by my stock classes and everything. Right now, we're going to talk.
And if you don't, he's going to cuss you out and then make you or fabricate the testimonial.
About this credit. Because I charge $2,000 for you to get access to anywhere between 50 grand and 300 grand that you do not have to pay back. One of any of a number of opportunities to get monies that you do not have to pay back. Also getting you several credit cards that have real limits on it. Or real credit lines, I should say. Okay, unlimited credit cards with no late fees, no annual fees. Come on now, but that's not enough. So by the time I get you lit with the grants, lit with the loans you don't have to pay back, the credit cards, I have you walking around with $1 million of assets. But people say, man, but why 2,000? You're getting all this money made available to you. All this money is made available to you. The only thing I asked was 2,000 up front and give me 10% on the back end, and that's a problem. Then people say it sounds too good to be true. So I had to over here damn near lie and be like, yeah, you can get 100,000, 50,000. When I know damn well the way that I teach and the way that I operate, I'm going to get you damn near $1 million, if not more or a little less. But it's okay. Floyd Mayweather.
Follow his movement. Smart man. He help you invest.
Then he goes showing the same videos. Don't trip though, it's short.
Help take your credit to the next level.
You already know. My brother. Money made. Okay, so that's Floyd Mayweather, huh?
Brother Polight is my brother.
That's right, family, man.
Follow his movement. Smart man. He help you invest. Help take your credit to the next level.
You already know.
Brother Polight.
My brother. Money made. So I'm putting the folder, the files together so you can see what the deal is. Hey, look at Meta World Peace. NBA champion. Made that special
I like the special from Polight, you know what I'm saying? It's risky for me.
Hold on, let's go. Let's do it. Another multi-millionaire.
I like the special from Polight, you know what I'm saying? It's
same video.
See, for me, being in corporate America sometimes.
I just included this to show how desperate he is about, this new scam that he's running.
To be, associated with somebody that they are gonna give a bad name. Polight, he's very passionate. I reached out to him, to some of my people in Brooklyn. I got to meet this guy, very inspirational, and it's been done. But he changed my life a lot. He helped me evolve a lot.
What was it that made you decide that you needed to get a mentor, though? Like, what was it in his YouTube that inspired you, and what made you say, you know what, I need somebody to help me?
Yeah, well, I got many mentors. I got different type of mentors. Whether it's business mentors, and Polight, he's a very smart businessman, and then just very spiritual. Is all about love and all about empowering and very smart. And it's just an honor to be around somebody as intelligent as Polight.
Now, Polight, why is it whenever a black man?
No, let's do this. For the person that said, well, Floyd don't have credit problems, so it's easy for him to suggest you. First of all, this man is a billionaire. He's made over $1 billion just in boxing alone. He owns skyscrapers in New York City. He accomplished all these things drug-free. And people still hate on him. But separate from that point, he suggest to people to come to me to get their
Nobody was hating on him.
credit done. I repair people on the money scene credit. You got the brother who does Floyd's clothing, the TMT clothing. The guy who does Floyd's TMT clothing, he came to me.
Repeating himself.
I boosted his credit score up hundreds of points. He's now in the 800s. But like I said, this is from the folder because I'm about to put some things out. Rolls-Royce Diary. This is my brother T-Walk right here.
Like at this point, why he doesn't, because these videos of Polight that are in here, as far as the scamming shit that he's running, right, are all from the last 2 weeks. There's a couple that I left out because it was just repetitive. The same shit, same videos and all that. Or loud as hell, but he on here begging and telling you why. You know, it's just crazy as fuck.
What's up? People always asking, are you the only one benefiting?
What's good? Fuck you, sue me. DJ, fuck you, sue me.
What about the people that fuck with you? This is one of my students. And as you can see,
okay, Stucky.
It's on me, man. Lambo doors.
Much love.
Rolls Royce stars in the ceiling. Because he let me drive his Rolls Royce. Let me manifest it. I seen him. I'm like, all right, it's possible. Another young black man like me can do it. Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't you? Fix my credit. My credit was trash. 590, 35 days, 806. Pulled up. They checked my credit score. They showed me mad respect. You want coffee? Would you like some water?
whole different energy, you heard?
We only got about 8 minutes left, and then we're gonna go look at the file from Dade County courts about the molestation case. We'll look at the updates and shit. Then I'll get up out of here or drop the link if anybody want to come up. But it is early as hell, so I doubt it.
So I one score was 598. It actually was as low as 590. And as you can see, it's now up to a 766. And this isn't updated because I just got a new car last week. When they ran my credit, it said 805, and then my credit was.
Okay, so that's a brother. You may know him as T-Walk on the internet. He's doing real good. I done mentor him in health. He's doing exceptional things, teaching people about health. Okay, but he came to me.
That is the same dude from the restaurant. I'm like 99.9% sure.
Took his credit from the 500s into the 800s. Okay, so I'm telling you.
So that was over the span of a year.
You got to stop with this. Stop with the hating. Spend $2,000 and get access to anywhere between 50 grand and 300 grand that you don't have to pay back. Get a caseworker that'll be assigned to your credit exclusively and immediately. Get me as your mentor so I can prepare you for the funds that's coming in, thereby empowering you with the ability to be more cognizant about investments that you can make to grow the money. But please don't take my word for it because I'm just a high school dropout. I have no credentials. Always double check with a CPA, an accountant, financial advisor of some sort.
That seems to be his disclaimer.
This is what I do. I may not look or sound the way you want me to. I definitely ain't credentialed because I'm a 9th grade dropout. But it is what it is. I mean, I dropped out 10th grade, but, you know, very early.
The audio is not matching with the video, but at this point, that's how the video came. I could have corrected it, but at the end of this video, I was just like, oh my God, I'm tired of hearing his mouth. And I just wanted to be done with it. So I apologize about that.
Sorry. So what are we really talking about here? It's just excuses. People, Negroes talking about, well, you know, I just don't want to take the risk. My man, you sell drugs for a living. You risk your life and your freedom.
And that's probably why in some cases he feels less, you know, like he cares less about it. If it's drug money, then you shouldn't have it anyway. That's the shit that he gonna try to say.
You talk about 2000.
But in the past, he has also stolen from single mothers, men that have families to provide for. He took a man's whole inheritance, y'all.
Now it's just risk. This one shaking her ass, prostituting herself. You risk somebody, some overzealous person looking to kidnap you, compromise the integrity of your energy being touched by so many people, and maybe even STDs, depending on how far you go. But you're worrying about risking $2,000 and investing yourself to see to it that you never even have to be in that line of business again.
His talking points are whack as fuck.
Email me at brotherpolite45@gmail.com. It's cognitive dissonance. That's what it's called, cognitive dissonance. When someone proposes to you something that's in conflict with the truth that you already have accepted. Many of us can't grasp the concept of, you know what, maybe I was wrong. Maybe something I was doing wasn't right. It's very hard for people to grasp that concept. But nonetheless, brotherpolite45@gmail.com. You leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready. Make this money, change your life. Don't look back. You're getting me as your mentor, so I'm going to coach you. And I'm going to teach you about various opportunities that you can use to grow your monies. And then making sure your insurance policy is one that you can borrow against, meaning that you get access monies out of your insurance policy before you die.
Huh?
And use it for education.
Why would you want to do that? Then the reason for the life insurance policy is, right, so that you can life insurance policy so you can make sure that your kids are straight and, you know what I mean, funeral taken care of or whatever, right? Or am I tripping?
Medical real estate. Because people make fun of you, subject you to ridicule when you in the hood talking this shit. Nobody give a fuck about this kind of conversation. And the people in the country,
right, you won't have to sell drugs no more. You won't have to prostitute no more. The fuck?
Community, they don't care about this conversation. So I got to get so-called blackballed because I give a fuck about it. And everybody can make me out to be the devil because, you know, money's the root to evil and all this other goofy shit. But they sure pass that collection plate around in the church. Money's evil. But they sure pass that evil around in the church, though. That evil get widespread in the church. But hey, what do I know? Like I said, I probably say I'm a ninth grade dropout. I probably say that. I knew a scam when I heard it. When I talk to you about credit cards that you don't have to pay back. Like when I talk to you about this X1 and all this other stuff. And let me just do this. Because people be saying my name ain't on the cards and stuff. It's my name there, man. Like, come on, man. Let's be for real.
He is like the devil.
Like, I ain't gotta lie. It's X1. Smart card. No late fees. Only 350,000 people in the world is part of this global membership.
And all these cards off of y'all's money.
Seeing as no.
And the celebrities that he's rubbing elbows with.
I don't do this to show off. I don't do this shit to show off. Come on, man. Heavy fucking metal here.
Now, to be fair, I'm not going to act like I didn't see it. He did show these cards and that his name is on there. Because I was wondering, like, the fuck? Like, the way that he's presenting these cards, right? I had seen this first, where he was covering up the name, right? But then I did, you know, continue to look within the last 2 weeks. And I had seen a video where he did, you know, it did say Michael Nowak, and that is his name.
I grew up in hip hop. As I got older, I started realizing I need to start fucking with heavy metal. What is they talking about here? Like,
right, he just lying to these people.
What are they really talking about here?
Think about like an 18-year-old or something running into him, and I don't know.
I mean, black card. Black card. You hear this?
Ooh, wake that up, Nicolette. He probably do. Facts, he probably do.
Come on, man. Heavy fucking metal. I still got my heavy tummy here. You know, just when I want to make somebody sick. I see a little racist, you know. I go buy some groceries. It's the only time I kick out the debit card. You know,
that's probably his real card right there.
Just make a racist white man or woman a little sick. Wakanda forever.
Black card.
Let's get this money. It's really not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. Come on, man. The Robin Hood, this is lit. The Robin Hood card, this is litty. The Robin Hood card. Woo! Nigga. Let me make sure. You want to see my name? Like, come on, man. You see it. If you don't, you don't. I ain't got time to keep playing around these fucking games. Because once I make an error, then my shit lit up. And then I got to switch up because you niggas is out there, you know, wilding out there. Catch a nigga lacking. Hey,
facts, lady.
Well, catch me lacking, you heard? You feel me? No. Don't try to get me. I'm the one giving back to the people. Get these other motherfuckers. Start, get the banks, get them. Like, light their ass up. Don't light me up. I'm restoring grace. I want you guys to become my neighbors. Come up with me, Jared. We're about to really do this shit. It's showtime. Come on, we in the fourth quarter. Life getting difficult by the day. We in the fourth quarter. It's clutch. The scams by the major banks is becoming more and more lucrative for them and more destructive, and it sets us at a disadvantage more and more by the day.
The social media influencer and motivational speaker is making
now here's the whole news clip that ran when he, you know, it got woken up about him being arrested for getting 6 semen stains on a 14-year-old girl.
Headlines for the wrong reason. NBC6 reporter Kim Nguyen is live in Miami Beach tonight with more on the arrest of the man known as Brother Polight. Kim.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false. This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to. Defense attorney David Terrace says his client is innocent.
Once the evidence is produced, that he is going to be exonerated. So yeah, not guilty, nothing else.
According to the police report, Nowak, a motivational speaker and author who lives in L.A., asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami. The report states Nowak took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks. It goes on to say Nowak tried to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Nowak trying to make her throw up.
These are serious allegations, but in any situation, there is always motive. There is always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not going to be able to see.
The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs, with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Nowak was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police on Monday. Terrace says the police report is only an allegation. And Nowak claims to have written more than 90 books. In an interview, he also claims to have several wives.
These right here, there's two screenshots, and this is just more of the reason for me to be on both of them. Again, Brother Polight and Saneter, because as you see down here at the bottom, it says October 5th. Hold on, let me take that off. October 5th, 2022. Let's look at the next one. Now, these were old videos, though, but he's reposting them now. Yes, he wants the AdSense for them and all that, but also he's trying to show his support for Brother Polight. The next one says October 11th, 2022. Again, an old video, but why is he reposting it now? And Brother Polight's about to go to court. All right, so what we're gonna do real quick here is, let me see. We're gonna switch to over here. We're gonna go to Miami-Dade County, right? Courts up here. We're gonna go down. I can tell you the process to get this. Nothing like fancy or funny that I did or nothing like that. Oh, it's kind of small. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay. Maybe that should be better. So we're dealing with, right, Miami-Dade County, right? Now, as you see, Michael Nowak, right here, Jr., birthday 8/10/1983, and earlier I said he's in his 40s. He's actually 39, okay? So I do want to make a correction on that. The case was filed 8/17/2021. Here's the attorney right here. The judge is right here, right? The bond amount, 1,000. I have videos on this, but there was a clinical error because he wasn't even supposed to get bail for this, right? For this, and we're going to look at the charges and what was added. Now, as you see, the next hearing is November 1st, 2022 at 9 a.m. There's the building information and the room and all that or whatever, address. These are the charges. So L&L, molestation of a child between 12 and 16. Another L&L, molestation of a child between 12 and 16. L&L, conduct, child over 16, right? Or something like that. L&L, exhibition 16 by an over 18-year-old. So the victim was 16 and it was done by somebody over 18. Now, earlier in the video that we just watched, which I will also be dropping the no commentary version, I'm going to get to all three of the videos, but that one, the one that we just watched, will also be up there so you can kind of see if you want the no commentary version. But Angie Snatch Investigations, her description is, her channel is in the description, the link, right? She did, in that video that we just watched, go over those L&L and why there's so many and what each one stands for. But contributing to the delinquency of a minor, she talked about that. Now, the engaging in this charge right here in the sexual battery, those are no action. Now, they can bring those up later on, but maybe this was the first plea that they tried to offer him and he just ain't took it. I don't know exactly, but those are still there under what his charges are, even though these are right now, these are kind of like on pause, let's say, okay? And then we have all of the things that have taken place on the docket as far as the case. And she ended off in February of this year in the video, if I can remember correctly. I believe she probably talked about a little bit more, but let's go to right about here is where I remember specifically. I did a lot of editing for that video. It was like over 5 hours of content that I condensed into an hour and 40-something minutes. But right here, February 11th, there was a motion for continuance. Then we got July 28th, status set for 11/1/2022. And I want to point out that originally they were going to, at some point in between here, they were moving the court date to August. I think it was like August 1st. It was the beginning of August, but they rescheduled it for November 1st. Then it jumps back to 2/23/2022 right here. They're taking dispositions. They also took dispositions May 8th. Not May 8th, March, my bad, y'all. I'm getting tired. March 8th, March 12th again. May 4th, granted defendants unopposed motion for continuance. All right. Then May 19th, we have taking disposition, which means that witnesses or whatever will be called into court. Snatch Investigations went over that in the video that was in the video that we just watched. So they're continuing dispositions, continuing to do them. There's another one, July 13th, continuance, right? So they're entering in, they changed the court date at that time, around that time. So there's some discovery information that was amended. Granting defendants unopposed motion for continuance. So they're talking about the continuance here. There's discovery being amended and all that. And then it goes basically to September 8th, and they're doing dispositions again electronically. So that is what has been added. Currently, there is nothing else, far as September 10th on up. And that is the end of the case. And I can actually walk you through how to get here so you don't feel like I'm not going to show you. I'm going to just tell you. But the reason why I'm not going to show you is because it's going to keep opening pages or whatever. So let me go to the link. I'm going to drop the link for what page you need to go on. So you go on that page right here, right? And then you'll see down the page that, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in, there is a section, you know, a link or whatever, like it's blue, like you can click it, that says criminal justice case search. It opens another tab. At that portion, you'll see case search or calendar search. You want to put case search. Then at the top, under criminal justice online system, you're going to see, it's going to say case number, all in blue, state case number, citation police number, defendant, or jail number. You want to go to defendant from there. Then you enter in as first name, Michael. Under initials, you can leave that blank or put E, or, you know, Eugene. And then under last name, you want to put Noack, N-O-A-K. And then under race, put black. Sex, you put male. You want to make sure that you check the box that says, I wish to request a disposition letter. But I normally just press the box that says return only defendant's case, open cases. You tell this computer that you're not a robot. You press search and it will bring you up the name, and then you get to click on the situation, you know, the case or whatever, and you can look into it. Some people were kind of confused though, because you got to click on the three, it's like a little 3-line thing, and then that opens up the case. It'll bring you to like 2 pages, I think, before it actually brings you to what we just saw there. So I did nothing spectacular, or, you know, like I wasn't up here, you know, manipulating or anything like that. That's his actual cases that he's being charged with at this time. So I don't know, like the whole thing, the whole fact that Saneter is backing him and promoting him and shit, I'm like really fucking tired of that shit. We've already been down this road, and Saneter said I was right. You know, if you don't know, Saneter is the House of Consciousness, like leader or whatever. When Polight got arrested for these charges, he said that he's not going to jump out the window and cut off Polight. I had an issue with that, because if we're allowing, because I am in the conscious community, meaning I do call their ass out, if we're just allowing anybody with sexual offenses or child abuse or whatever to be, you know, brought into the community and looked at as a leader, and then also scam the people, that's an issue to me. And Saneter said that he was going to do what he had to do to assure that this won't happen again. Allegedly, they're vetting people going forward, but why are you now supporting him? And I just said in my one of my last videos recently that, you know, don't play with me about this brother Polight situation. And Saneter has been on my page several times. I used to moderate for him before I started seeing what the fuck was going on, and it was some weird shit. And also one of my brothers had passed away, so I had left YouTube, even my channels, for a long time. So I definitely wasn't in his, and he had took my wrench and thought it was some crazy shit. But we weren't arguing for a number of months until this situation. Like, I just walked away. Sometimes I would watch him or whatever. Even though he took my wrench, I was still, you know, low-key supporting him. But I didn't know all this stuff that had come out after Brother Polight was charged with this crime. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I knew about Renintech, but we had asked questions. We did videos. This nigga will strike down videos. There was limited information or whatever. And Renintech is a girl that Brother Polight had took the girl to another state. The girl allegedly is related to Saneter's wife. And it's just crazy that when this girl was missing, nobody said anything. There's been accusations that came out about Saneter in sexual manner with a child. And, you know, it's just been a lot of back and forth. They struck me, like my channels. They threatened me. They went after my children. They tried to dox me, all type of shit. So I think that they thought that since we kind of left it alone for a while, we were done with it. And now Saneter feels comfortable presenting this predator to the community. But I'm not going, period, point blank. I'm not going. So I don't know what he gonna do or whatever. But if he wants to get entangled in this, again, then it is what it is. I already warned him, like, he don't got to listen to me, but when I involve you back in it, because you're sitting here supporting this nigga, like, those are several charges. And his semen was tested, and it was his DNA. There was DNA tests done and all type of shit. He failed that girl. He victimized that girl. He traumatized that girl, as well as others. Like I said, his second wife, because he's a polygamist, or so he claims, his second wife was underage when he started courting her, and even involving his first wife into the mix of, you know, grooming this child. And we've talked about grooming on this page before, and that is exactly what he did. And then it went to Renintech, the girl. Now she does, like, you know, she does modeling and stuff like that, allegedly, but she also does credit repair and taxes and things like that. And I know that because Brother Polight had hinted that Renintech had helped with Saneter's taxes or credit or something like that in past videos. Like I said, I do have a lot of videos on this topic on, I think, 3 of my pages. I'm going to make a playlist. You know, I'll have it up by probably tomorrow night or something like that. But you could just go down my channels and look, or even just put in Brother Polight and look, and you're going to see my name pop up. Also, there's other people that did videos on this situation that were not included in this video, but did a really good job. But there's also people that were on here, you know, claiming that we were trolling, claiming that we were lying and protecting Brother Polight and what he did to that little girl. And I think that that's trash. And I'm prepared to move forward, that we have to go through all this again, because at the end of the day, I want the motherfucking verdict. I want to get to the bottom of what happened. I don't think that it's an accident that his sperm ended up on that child. He had gotten the child drunk purposely in order to take advantage of her, manipulated that girl away from her mother. You know, he was going to talk to the teen and, you know, get her back on the right track with her mother. That's what he claimed. And it's just really sick and manipulative. I don't see why anybody would accept this nigga as a leader in the community. And I'm not just going to sit back while he's represented as some god of knowledge, when in reality, the books and the information that he spews and regurgitates, he got off Google or other videos. He's great at remembering things and a great speaker, I would say. Not really, that was cap, but manipulation, you know, has gotten him far, and then now he's being exposed and motherfuckers is catching on and shit like that. Also, on the financial side, there are channel holders that did a lot of work, you know, because that's their niche, the financial side. So the credit repair and all these other scams, the stock scams that Brother Polight has ran in the past. And like I said before, he got a man out of his whole inheritance, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I think that's sick. Nobody has been paid back. This man has been allowed to run around in our community as a leader. He's victimizing children. I believe there's other victims, but let's deal with what we have on the table now. So my condolences and love and support goes to the victim in this case, or any other victim that was victimized by this man, or just period. I am a survivor as well, and that's why I'm so serious about this topic. But like I said, I'm going to get the playlist together. I don't think I need to really drop the link or whatever. I can wait a couple of minutes or whatever, but I'm not finna, you know, be quiet about this or whatever. So we will continue to look back at this. I'll keep an eye on that side of YouTube, the conscious community, mainly Saneter Studios and Brother Polight. He does have a channel to where it's not under his name, but if you put up Brother Polight, you'll see a channel called Rycon 2, and that's his channel. He'll go live on other platforms and then upload a version on YouTube. So anyway, I'm gonna be paying attention to Instagram, all that shit, because I want to see what's really going on. Are we gonna allow a predator to be looked at as some type of leader? in the community instead of holding him accountable for what he did to that child and anybody else that he affected. Just because the other two victims, in my opinion, before him, not really my opinion, we know what the fuck went on. You know, now they're older and they haven't come forward and pressed charges. You know what I'm saying? There may be others out there, or maybe they'll have their time. It might come out in this court. You never know. So we're going to follow along with it. But anybody's video we use, meaning Snatch Investigation, Uncle Suge, or Kenya the Craft, their links are in the description. I'm really going to get up out of here, I think. Let me see. Because I'm done. I've said what I have to say. And at the end of the day, I just want the truth to come out. And I'll continue to expose these fucking predators because they're not just going to be doing this shit. And it's cool with me. I'm sorry, period. Shout out to everybody that came in to support today or may rewatch. I'm seeing your guys' comments and I'm reading your guys' emails. And I appreciate you guys so much. That is what continues to keep me going. I did get a couple of donations during the stream. Thank you as well. So stay royal, stay woke, stay uncompromisable, because you will see me in another live stream or be watching one of my edits. Normally on the weekends, I don't work much, but on the petty note, I ran into some things that I might edit and throw up or whatever and just premiere it over the weekend. But I'll be getting all my ducks in a row and paying attention to content over the weekend and be ready at least by Monday to jump back into the swing of things. So shout out to everybody. Please hit that like button. If you're new here or rewatching, please subscribe. I will have that playlist up, but you can check my channel or just look it up, Brother Polight Exposed or Brother Polight, just period. And you'll see all type of things come up. It doesn't have to be my video. There is a lot of great people that broke down a lot of what was going on that weren't included in this video, like I said. Anyway, I'm going to get out of y'all hair. I'm just rambling at this point. Much love. Shout out to y'all. I will see you guys in another video. We're going to listen to, I think this is Modern Day Slavery by me. In the beginning, we listened to Fuck the Government by me as well. Let's go. Bye-bye, y'all. Have a good day.
Who are you? You don't know? Don't tell me Negro. That's nothing. What were you before the white man named you a Negro? And where were you? And what did you have? What was yours? What language did you speak then? What was your name? It couldn't have been Smith or Jones or Bunch or Powell. That wasn't your name. They don't have those kind of names where you and I came from. No, what was your name? Being here in America doesn't make you an American. Being born here in America doesn't make you an American. If birth made you American, you wouldn't need any legislation. You wouldn't need any amendments to the Constitution. No, I'm not an American. I'm one of the 22 million black people who are the victims of American. One of the 22 million black people who are the victims of democracy. Nothing but disguised hypocrisy. I see America through the eyes of a victim.
The truth about slavery, many refuse to respect. How my people built this country off their own blood and sweat. America's just the house that slavery built. And I'ma speak on the facts since no one else will. Your name in capital letters is a corporate entity, while you remain suspect to intellectual property. James Marion Sims, father of gynecology, experimented on slave women in the 1840s. Trying to invent the C-section. Hundreds of babies died at birth, but they still support the medical system and swear that shit works. No cure for cancer, ALS, AIDS. Wait, ain't y'all a little late?
Being here in America doesn't make you an American. Being born here in America doesn't make you an American. If birth made you American, you wouldn't need any legislation. You wouldn't need any amendments to the Constitution. No, I'm not an American. I'm one of the 22 million black people who are the victims of Americanism. One of the 22 million black people who are the victims of democracy.
They came up with the plan to control and enslave man. Through revolution and war, man would be free no more. A secret society they made. Very few would make that grade. Unaware and deadly blind, the dumb downness of mankind. They are hiding in plain sight, running a show without a fight. Modern day slavery got people working day and night. Almighty dollar in their sight, chasing it further into the light. If I work a little bit harder, one day I'll be alright. They tax our land, they tax our weight, they tax the bed in which you lay, they tax our food, they tax our drink. They tax us every time we think. And it's really about control, cause the dollar ain't worth a thing. Piece of paper, it's a bit that stinks of hate and suffering. Yeah.
This is American justice. This is American democracy. And those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy, then don't put your hands on me. Democracy is hypocrisy. If democracy means freedom, why aren't our people free?